Hello everyone and welcome back to another relaxing long play of Manor Lords. Today we're going to be taking these 10 people, leveling up our village, building the ultimate army. We're not going to be stopping until we've conquered the entire land. Guys, I've been absolutely loving making these videos. If you guys are enjoying them, let's get this one to 500 likes to unlock the next one. If you guys also wouldn't mind subscribing, we are so close to 60,000. I definitely appreciate your support. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Manor Lords video. This is a special one as we are going against quite a few opponents. What I actually just saw is 5 bandit camps on one region. I've never actually seen that before because we usually have a few open regions. In this playthrough there's only 2. We are going against 3 AI opponents. I guess they're supposed to be, but we have a off-map adversary here as well. I guess we have 2 here. We got 1 team green, so they're kind of building. We'll check in on them as we go. And we also have team blue, and they're actually in a cool little region. This is one of my favorite regions to build in. This was one of the first ones I did when this new update came out and playing this map for the first time. Looks like they have a nice little start here with a pond up top. Excited to see how that goes. And over here, okay, we have like team black or something. This actually is a player, I guess. And they are kind of building over here, so it's kind of interesting to see that. I don't know why it's not colored. But let's take a look at our starting resources today. We actually have some nice ones. So we got rich wild animals, which would be great. Rich berries. We have iron, and we also have clay and obviously stone. This is not a bad start, and this is kind of a cool region. It's a really long one, but it kind of limits us to build kind of a skinnier town today. So let's get started. Let's maybe get started with a couple of things. Let's figure out where we want to chop trees. Now, that's a little bit limited today, and I think we'll probably have to push into this area for chopping down our trees. But that is no problem at all because there is a new mechanic that allows you to just chop around your berries without hacking them to pieces. So let's maybe just put this, you know, we could maybe even put this. It's kind of nice to have it a little bit more central, but I think for the sake of aesthetics, I'm just going to put it kind of over here. I think that kind of makes sense to have it in that area, and then I might even kind of just take this way, kind of down here, and then have a nice little path next to our little creek. I think that'd be kind of cool. We could even build across it if we wanted. Now let's kind of just take this up and into this area, and I guess I can kind of just leave it there for now, and then obviously I'll want to connect this to our main part of our town. So let's kind of just take a path like this. Let's maybe go a little bit wider. Let's kind of just go like this, and then I can leave that there for now. I kind of want to just get rid of all this stuff. Like we gotta clear up all of this, so that'll kind of take care of itself. And then I'll just take one of these and do something like that. I think that should kind of work. So we got our logging camp being made, and we need to get our forager hut built up. Now this is the perfect little spot for that. No point in overthinking that. And we also have a little hunting camp, which I could probably put maybe kind of over here. It's kind of nice to have it a little bit further away from town, just because it makes a little bit more sense. But let's maybe just put it right here, and that should be a nice little spot. As far as our granary and storehouse goes, now we could probably put it kind of a little more central in our town, but I think that kind of makes sense to just have it right off of the trees like this. And I don't want to chop any trees down if I can help it. So I could probably even put my storehouse kind of just like tucked in like that. That's actually kind of cool. And then I will take a path. I got to clear up this stuff, so let's maybe wait. We have a new message. Kind of just the regular old banter from our off-map adversary. Now he's got 2 regions, so that'll be kind of interesting. This is absolute mayhem. Lots going on here with all of the regions. I won't worry about our iron quite yet, and as far as our fertility, not a whole lot, but you know what, it's kind of not the worst either. Like, there's not a whole lot of red in our region, is there? Got lots of rye, but of course it's where that is. We could probably do something with the farm, so we'll kind of build up towards that. I want to get our granary and our storehouse built up as soon as we can so we can clear out some stuff, but I think having our well kind of right here might be kind of nice. Let's just put a well maybe kind of facing like that. And then I might even take a path right up here. And I could even kind of do a nice little path kind of like this. I'll just leave it there for now, but then I can just connect these up. And then I could probably even put something here. We'll have to see. That looks pretty nice for now. I'd like to put my marketplace here. We'll clear up that stuff. I'm going to move my hitching post. Probably be nice to have it kind of closer to here, but let's maybe just put it off to the side. I could probably put it like right next to our forager hut and then have a little path going that way, and then I could load up a few more. And in fact, I might build up a couple more of these because I'd love to get 2 oxen right off the bat. I think that's going to be a nice little start for us. We're going to get our hunting going and our berries. I think that'll be nice. And what else do we really need? So we're out of timber already. So we will have to get some timber built up. So let's speed this up a tiny bit. Let's speed that up and get that built so we can start getting some timber into our town. It looks like they just got their final delivery. Then they can start building that. Okay, perfect. Let's see. This is the new thing that you can have. So stops families from working areas which are vulnerable to deforestation. So that's this. So you can have that on, so it shouldn't chop any trees down near there. And I'm just gonna let it chop down really any tree. Well, I'd like to keep this kind of closed in if we can. So let's limit our work area just to like here for now maybe. And then we kind of open this up and then we will have a lot more trees and space to build. That'd be kind of nice. Looks like our forager hut's done. And our hunting camp should be next. Let's maybe get a path going in through here. Now this looks like it's kind of open now. All of these goods are kind of in the way. Let's get somebody on our granary and storehouse right away. Just so we can collect all that stuff. And then it will be out of our way. And especially now that it's raining, so that's definitely going to help us out. Okay, perfect. Now that that's clear, we should be able to maybe do something like this. And I kind of want to go a little bit wider and connect like that. And then as far as this path, I can maybe do something like this. I don't know if I love that. Let's just do that. And then I might be able to get some marketplace stalls in here. Let's see if we can get a few. Oh, that's not going to be enough. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to move my well. And I'm going to maybe make a little bit more space in here. I think that could probably benefit us. So I can go up and literally just go straight to those. And then I might even take this kind of just around our well, kind of like that. And then we could still have it kind of right here. Maybe a little bit more central. Let's maybe just put it right next to our granary. Might be kind of a nice spot. So we'll clean up that supplies. And I guess let's maybe take somebody off our storage house. Just so we can have somebody available for building. And these are also done. So let's maybe get another ox on the way as well. Okay, we are off to a nice little start here. We got our logging camp in full force. Our hunting camp is ready to go. So let's actually take a family off our logging camp and put them on our hunting camp so we can start taking some of them out. 24. So let's actually set that to like 16 maybe. Might be a nice number, is usually what I do. We got some stone over here, which I'd love to start collecting. But no real rush for that quite yet. Looks like we have some timber here. And you know what would be kind of nice? I might just kind of build a nice circle around here. And then kind of have some houses in through around there. I think that'd be kind of cool. I know there is an actual name for that. I just have no clue what it's called. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. It's an actual name for kind of a circular little town. I'm going to do my best to recreate that. You know, it'd be kind of nice. Okay, I guess I do need to connect this. So let's actually take this up to here. And we can kind of just go like this. And you know what I might do? Let's get it going as close to the edge as possible. Just so I can free up some space. So let's kind of do something like that. I think that would look nice. And just like that, we are off to a nice little start. It is a rainy day here in our town. And we'll definitely want to get some things started. let's just take a second to enjoy the nice little rainstorm. And this guy's just sitting in the... That's a man right there. He just doesn't care. He grew up in this stuff. He's just keeping the fire going. Rain did not bother him, nor does it bother this man. Kind of cool that they have their bow. Be kind of cool to see them actually fletch that and all that good stuff. But it looks like the rain is letting up. Let's get maybe... Yeah, all these tents are kind of in the way. Let's get our marketplace set up now, which we should be able to do. Let's just do this, and then we should be able to get a few stalls in here. That is much, much better. That's kind of a little bit more central here, which is nice. Now I may even get 2 families on here, depending, but we'll have to keep that nice and empty. So we got 1 family on the granary for now, and then we need to build some houses, especially that... Yeah, we need to build some houses. Unfortunately, our homeless people's tents are completely in the way. So let's maybe do... What could we do? I'd like to have some space back here for building some houses. So let's just kind of do... It doesn't have to be a huge circle. Like, I will need some space for those houses along the edge. But I think if we just did something like... Let's go a little bit wider, maybe. Kind of just like this, and then just connect up to there. And then obviously we can get some houses in the middle of this. But that frees up a little bit of space to build throughout here. And then I might even take a little path maybe for the future. If we wanted to cross over to here, I think it'd be a good idea to maybe just take a path. And just get it going right to here for now. And then in the future we could build across there. Just so we can connect the towns. Let's get a few burgage plots in here. So let's get 1 in here. And I guess it might be a good idea if I wanted to take a path and maybe go right along here. And then that kind of allows me to build my town a little bit more proper. And we can maybe even connect up to there. So that should looks pretty good. Let's get some burgage plots. So let's start out by just doing that. We could build it kind of into the city center, which I honestly don't mind. I could get 2. And in fact, I kind of like that. So this one gives me 3, 4. And this one actually gives me the same, but I like the look of that a lot better. Let's maybe do that. And then this I can kind of do something similar and just kind of go up. Now this will give me quite a few homes, and we only have 5 timber to work with, so we might have to wait a little bit longer just so we can get some more timber, which is fine. We got these built up, and we have 5 timber, so we might as well get a saw pit ready to go. Now we could put this really anywhere. Where can we put? Maybe kind of along the river like that. Kind of cool. And it's kind of nice to have a little bit closer to town. Let's maybe build it right along the river. And we'll also need a woodcutter's lodge. Now all this wood is going to go away pretty fast if we're not careful. Now I might even put this kind of just like that. And I could just take a little path going to there. And I'll also need to get a forester's hut, but let's just wait a little bit longer. We're not in a huge rush with that. Now we're getting some good wild animals. What's nice about these is you get lots of pelts to sell, and that should be nice. We have a ruler's army already coming in, which is kind of interesting. So they're gonna go fight these, and they're gonna try and take out, oh my gosh, yeah, this is actually interesting. You have like an entire army of brigands here, because if you go anywhere near one of these, pretty much all of them are gonna come out at you. Like, these guys aren't gonna last unless they just run right past them, which you have seen here. So that gives us a little bit more need to build up our army quicker, so we can maybe take advantage of some of these. Like if they wipe out all these, that might be kind of nice. They might leave up some bandit camps to take. We'll have to see how that goes. What I'm kind of curious is, once these homeless tents go away, could I get a tavern in here? Oh, I think I can actually. That'd be kind of perfect. I might even have a path going here, and then maybe put it on its side like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. I could even put a church, maybe. Actually, I don't know if that's the best spot for that anyway. So, yeah, enemy unit spotted. They are coming out even stronger than before, so they're gonna go fight these guys. Maybe check out this first little fight. I can't imagine it's going well for the King's army. They're fighting 2 units of brigands. This is how it should be, just armies of brigands. And I've kind of said in past playthroughs, it'd be kind of cool to see, like, not just a standard default 18 men here. Like, if kind of, like, if they had an army of like 50 or something to fight, that'd be kind of cool too. Just kind of add some diversity. Like, it's not just, yeah, they already beat them, which is kind of crazy. So there's lots going on here. Lots going on. So we're gonna have to combat that once the time comes. Let's maybe focus on getting our church built up. Now we only have 1 worker on here. Let's speed this up a little bit just so we can get some stuff built. Got 4 timber now, and we are getting some planks, so we're slowly working away at this. Looks like they are just able to build that now. And let's maybe get our houses built first. So let's put some priority on that if we can. Looks like our saw pit is complete. It's kind of cool that it's right along the river like that. Adds a little bit of character to our town. We have 5 timber. I think I might wait till we have like 8, and then I should be able to get a few houses in here. But we don't have a whole lot of space to work with here. I could maybe get some houses over here as well. Maybe as you enter in through here, but that will change as our city grows. The other thing we need to do, I bet you our generic storage is full here. So let's maybe get somebody on our storehouse for now. And I'd really love to get some people moving in here. Okay, we got 7 timber. I think I need maybe 1 more. Let's just kind of take this time. We're not really building anything. Let's build up some timber. Let's see some of these guys fighting. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Wait, what? So there's still the original 5, but they just built up. Like, this is what I wanted to see. And this actually looks like kind of cool. It's like, it's probably a glitch in the game, but they're just like a giant army of bandit camps here. That's insane. I've never seen that before. That's kind of hilarious. So there is plenty of bandit camps for us to take. And these guys are going to do their best to take that. I'm kind of scared to go anywhere near here. There's like literally 200 brigands here. Like, I don't even know how I'm ever going to take that out. That's crazy. Might be a little bit of a fight on our hands. Look like they're going to try and take them out, but they probably won't succeed. I'm not too sure. Okay, we have 8 timber here, so let's maybe see if we can get some burgage plots now. Let's throw in some here. Maybe just like that, or I could do that, which actually I like a little bit better. I think that might be kind of nice for us. We'll just wait. Let's just see what happens here. So we got these guys coming in, and they have just dive bombed off the cliff. I don't know where they really came from, but they're going to fight those guys and absolutely destroy them, I bet. Yeah, all those guys already came off. Yeah, they definitely won that fight. They might even send out more bandit camps here. Did the brigands just become the biggest threat in this entire playthrough? Look at this. This is crazy. I don't know how I'm going to fight all these guys. And they just set up even more bandit camps. What? Okay, so this is empty. We might be able to do something with this. If I could take out some of these bandit camps, get some money in my treasury, and then I might be able to bring in like a giant army. That might work. So we got 10 timber now. This is absolutely crazy. I haven't seen anything like this before. And they will just keep growing, which is the crazy thing. So let's get some houses there. And this should be nice and empty. And that as well. So let's build that up, and then we can get our armor delivery at least. Then we might be able to take at some of those bandit camps. We'll see. But we'll at least have some room here to build. Okay, what's crazy is we have another ruler's army coming out. And they're just sending brigands. They're going to be out of money soon. This is insane. I kind of want to just let this keep compounding, because this is kind of crazy. Like, these guys probably won't be beat anytime soon, but it doesn't look like they really get more guys. But there's still these guys that can fight with them, so this is kind of insane. We're going to build up these houses. They should be able to build those pretty quickly. And if we can get 5 of these done, then we can get our armor delivery. Looks like these guys are going to take out these guys, which is kind of nuts. It's like 5v2 here. They're not going to last very long. And if they can at least take these guys out, I might have a little bit of a heyday here. This is a little bit insane. So they are bringing out some more guys, maybe? If they can afford them, I guess. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And they're probably going to come back and build even more bandit camps now. Like, let's see what they end up doing here. Are they going to build more? They might end up. Are they going to do it? Yeah, they're coming over here now. Oh, they found their new camp, I think. What are these guys doing? Oh, wait. Oh, I thought they were going for this town. What are they doing right now? Okay, they just set up camp again, I think. Or they kind of just roaming. We'll have to see what they end up doing. But in the meantime, we are slowly building up some houses here. So I think, yeah, they brought out even more guys here. And these guys will be a little bit stronger now. Okay, we finally have our armor delivery. Let's form our militia. Now we have 10 guys to work with. These guys are kind of in the way. I might even let these guys go in and take them out, and then I might be able to... Actually, you know, they may actually end up killing all of these, and they should actually be able to. So I'm going to swoop in before they end up doing that and kind of work around them. Let's maybe go up here. And I also have an upgrade to our town. I'm going to go in through here, and I might even run in and go in as fast as I can. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to beat these guys. Might have to go around this way. That's not gonna work. Let's maybe go this way instead. Now let's maybe go walking. What are these guys doing? They might end up taking that town out. Whoa! What the heck? Okay, they're going around that way. Let's go up here and take out some of these bandit camps. Treasury. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I'm gonna be able to get so much. So they're gonna end up fighting all of those guys. Potentially, let's send that to our treasury. Send that to our treasury. Well, this is just too easy. What the heck is this game? And that as well. Okay, we have 500. Let's keep going here while we still can. I don't know. We still might have some guys, some stragglers. And that might be all 10 of our guys. Let's just get all of these before it's too late. I might be getting greedy here. Actually, there's 10 guys. We might even be able to beat them. Well, let's just take all of these. I might send some of this to our nearest town, actually. Because we definitely don't need that much in our treasury, but we definitely want some. Okay, that was absolutely crazy. Let's get these guys out of here. So they're going to end up fighting them. Run away, run away. As fast as we can. So they are going to end up fighting them. I'm just going to get these guys back. It'd be nice to kind of take some of these. I'm not going to get greedy. I have plenty. So let's get these guys back. And now we have tons of money in our treasury. So if they ever wanted, like they are right now, actually will the wand. So they're trying to take... Oh, they're trying to take this region. I may have to fight them for it. I'm not gonna lie. So let's get these guys out. What do we want to do? So they're gonna end up taking that. I might actually swing around here. And I might as well try and get some of these. They're gonna have to fight these guys, which they haven't quite yet. So they took that. And they are pressing forwards towards these guys now. I think these guys are probably gonna end up coming out at them. So let's run in and take this last one. And we are running out of fuel. Actually, they might end up going for that, so I don't know if I'll be able to beat them to it. Let's see, are they going for that? Okay, we at least got that, so let's send that to our treasury. That will at least pay for our army right now. And we will have to get... Okay, we have these guys. So let's hire all of them. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So let's get them ready to go. Let's start our battle. The only issue is I'm a little bit worried. Okay, the battlefield's over here, so that's not really a worry for us. Run away! Run away! Okay, so they got all these guys coming out. We have all of our guys coming out. And let's get them ready to fight. we have a decent little army here. So let's just set up here. Let's get these guys on top of the hill here. And then these guys are coming from over here. Let's maybe get them over here. And then we should have a nice little fight on our hands. And in the meantime, we did pretty good with these guys. So let's just take them back, get them back to our town, and then we can continue to build here. So I still want to save some room for our tavern here. I don't have enough. But let's maybe get an upgrade. One I really like the idea of getting is this one. So it gives us our hunting hound, which will help with our rich food or wild animals. And we also have increased capacity for forage goods. So our wild berries, that's kind of a perfect upgrade for us, as that will double, and then our hunting will get even better. So now we can get this, the little bit of money that we just got. So that's perfect. And then we even just got another... let's maybe get... Now we need to get this built up because I need some firewood coming in because we are running out of fuel. But we do have tons of food, so that's kind of nice. And this is probably full. Let's just get them on a storehouse in the meantime. Yeah, let's just do that. Our guys are still coming back, and then all of these guys are getting into position. So we're going to have a little bit of a fight if they even progress. Okay, they are moving. That's good. Let's speed this up a little bit and wait till we get to our epic battle here. We might as well get into position. And then if we could kind of hold them, they're coming from there. Let's maybe hold them right on the cliff face here. And we can kind of do that. So these guys are still coming in. They're taking their sweet time. Battle has begun. So let's maybe... we need a little bit more space here. They're a little bit too quick. Oh my gosh, this actually is not good. We need to get these guys into position. So let's maybe have our fight right on the cliff face right here. Let's maybe move these guys right over here, and then our archers can kind of go back here. So hopefully we can get away in time. We got some nice soldiers here. Man, this is the fastest progressing battle I've ever seen. I might even take these guys and lure away their army. Let's get a couple of shots off. Let's see if we can get some shots off here. Some free shots. Okay, let's run away. Looks like we had a nice little volley there. Okay, there we go. Run away. Run away, man. And we need to get these guys into position. So having our archers kind of lure them away might be a good idea. I might even have to get these guys running. Okay, we're actually matched fairly evenly here. I might be able to... Let's maybe form up. And then we can start firing. This actually might kind of work out. I don't really know where the rest of their army is here. Let's maybe push forward and start fighting these guys, because then we can start getting some side shots on these guys, so that'll actually help us. Let's charge in. And then we can see a nice little charge here. Yeah, this is kind of perfect, so we can get some side shots on them. Double up on this unit, and that will be kind of perfect. So let's actually use our archers, attack these guys while they are fighting. That might be kind of perfect for us. They got the cheerleaders in the back. They might want to commit those guys. That would probably end up helping them. And they got some more guys coming in here, so we need to be a little bit careful. Let's maybe get these guys running. Otherwise, we could have some issues. Yeah, we're taking out these guys. Let's use our archers as fast. Like, this is perfect. Look at... If you're actually fighting them and they get some side shots on them, that is the best way to do it. So let's just run away. Might be able to take out these guys in the meantime. And they are fully committing their army at these guys now. So this is getting interesting. Let's maybe run this way while we still have the chance. Run away, men. And these guys are coming up the hill, but they are going to be tired. Oh man, this is crazy. So now we're fighting these guys. Let's maybe just form up right there. And if they want to attack us, I think we could just let them. I'm not really worried about that. Then it at least locks them down. But let's get these guys in the fight. They got their archers kind of swinging around. Wait, what are they doing? Okay, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to run up here. I might as well. So we are doing pretty good over here. They need to commit those guys. I don't know what they're really doing. Let's just form up right there. Let's charge in. Let's maybe charge on them, charge them. And see if we can take out these archers. Let's actually commit in here. And let's shoot their brigands here. And they also have some archers up here? Wait, what? When did they get those guys? Okay, so they're trying to send us some money here. So I'm just going to end that. We should be able to take out their guys there. Let's maybe form up. Form the linemen before you charge. Now we can shoot these guys now that they've committed them. Okay, let's charge in. And we have ultimate battle here. Kind of cool to see even bigger battles than this a little bit earlier on in the game, but you can't really complain too much. We're like, what, half an hour into this video and this is what we have already? This is crazy. We already took them out. Let's double back and attack them. And let's use these archers to shoot. Wait, where do those archers go? Are they cloaked? Are they elven archers? Is that what's happening here? Let's push up here. And then we'll be able to take out these brigands. These dirty, dirty brigands. Absolutely gorgeous map. So it looks like they are running away. I don't really know what they're doing. We should have a nice little charge here. Oh yes. Absolutely epic. Okay, good work Ben. We have some arrows flying in. Okay, that should be victory. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so we actually won over this one, which is a little bit sad because there's no more bandit camps in here now. But I guess that's fine because we definitely got our money's worth of bandit camps. So let's just disband these guys. We no longer need them. Let's get these guys back to work. And now we can just kind of enjoy the spoils of war here. We took this region, which is perfect. And it's actually not a bad region. If we wanted to build a castle, we got rich stone. Food is a little bit sad, but we might be able to do something with that. We got these guys sitting here. We basically just need some influence to progress a little bit. But let's focus on just building our town a little bit more here. Let's get some firewood. That's probably the first thing that we want to do. And we could probably move in to chop those trees down. You know what we probably need to do right away? I need to get some trees planted here. Because if we don't, we are going to run out of space right away. So let's just get maybe even like 3 of these. Just if we can like plant a bunch of trees in this region or this area, then we can get lots of trees ready to be chopped down. That's actually pretty full. So yeah, that's not doing too bad. We got somebody on our storage house permanently now, which will definitely help. Okay, that's good. I'm still saving this for our, what do you call it? For our tavern. Now we still don't have enough stuff for that, so we need somebody on our saw pit. So let's just speed this up and get some resources in our arsenal. We also need to get this going here. So, you know what I might do? I might move these. So let's just take a path right through here. And I'll kind of just come right down to there. And then I may actually end up moving these just over here. Maybe. And then I could just get a path kind of going up here just for our pitching posts. So I can maybe have one there, build that one there. Now let's actually get those built up right away. And then we definitely need to expand our town here a little bit more. So we have a little bit more space over here that we could use. You know what I might do? Let's kind of rearrange some stuff here. I know this is kind of... Yeah, I might have to do this. So let's demolish that. Let's move this over here. And then that will free up a little bit more space. And I guess I could keep that there. And then I'm just going to take this a little bit further. And then I could get some houses in this area. I think that might be a pretty good idea. I could also get some houses over here. Maybe. There's not a whole lot of space there, but I could get one. Let's maybe just take this right along the edge. And then I could kind of just do that. I think I could maybe get a burgage plot in here. Oh gosh, it's a little bit skinny, but I think it should work. Let's go ahead and do that. And then over here, I can also get a few. So let's just take a path right up through here. And then I can connect to there and then get a few burgage plots as well. Actually, what I might do is let's split this up a little bit more. Let's just kind of... This is a little bit scarier than I'd like, so I think I could probably still do it. But let's just kind of go up and then do something like that. That just kind of makes for cooler little burgage plots. So let's maybe get one in there. And yes, that's actually kind of cool. I don't mind that at all. And then I could get some in here as well. Now, let's see if we can... That's probably fine. Let's kind of do the same thing. That's just a little bit cooler, if anything. And then that frees up a little bit of space there. So that's good. And let's also get rid of that path there. So we are off to a nice little start here. I don't mind this at all. I'd love to upgrade my well. But we're doing pretty good. We have one more family here. Yeah, honestly, let's maybe get as many berries as we can. It's still August. And while we're building up this stuff, I think that would be a good idea. And then I could probably even get another hitching post. Because we did actually get some regional wealth. So I wouldn't mind getting a third ox. And in fact, let's just get like many of these things as we can. Might as well do that. Okay, it's going to be pretty important for us to get somebody on our saw pit pretty soon here. Because we need to start building up some stuff. What else? We're building these houses. That's great. Let's maybe... Yeah, let's definitely get somebody on our saw pit. We're building some stuff right now, so if I could free up somebody, that would be nice. I mean, these are shrinking, but they're also getting... That's actually insane how many berries we're getting from that. I could maybe get... everyone's pretty busy as it is. I don't really know where to put people. I guess I could maybe... Yeah, we're kind of in a standstill right now. I just really need to get somebody on our fire cutting. This is going pretty quickly, and it is shrinking, so... I guess, yeah, that just shrunk quite a bit. So if I could get even more workers on that next season, I think that would be amazing. We got lots of berries in here, which is kind of nice. So we have stocked up 26 months worth of food based on how many people we have around. So I guess, okay, we just had somebody become available. Let's quickly get somebody on our saw pit. And then we can build some stuff. We got 8 timber. We do have enough stone, so if we could just get some planks, that would be kind of nice. And yeah, we definitely need to start building some stuff over here. But let's get some houses built up. And then I think that would be a great start. And I could probably... I mean, how big? I could probably get a house maybe right here. Maybe kind of bend it around this area. And then I can kind of go based on this whole thing. I'm just going to kind of go all the way around this. And then maybe kind of... I could probably maybe leave it right there. And then I'm just going to take this up, come back down, and connect it right to there. I think that would be good. And then this whole area, I might even just kind of go around. I guess I can probably just keep those the way they are and then get a few houses in here. So I can get one in here and then a few plots in here. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to build up as many houses as I can. I guess we're out of timber now because we have tons of planks. So we're actually good for planks now, so that's good. And then we should be able to upgrade some of these. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. Order another ox. Might as well upgrade all of those. And now we still have a decent amount of planks. So we're basically saving for a church at this point, which we need just a little bit more timber. And then honestly, it'd be so cool if I could put it like right here. Honestly, I might even take this region just so I can do that. But as far as where I could put a church, I don't really know yet. I got a little bit of space over here. It'd be nice if I could free up a little bit of this, but I can't cut into those trees. I could probably even put it kind of like right here, maybe. I feel like that would be a good spot, kind of just right on the corner. I may even move this over a little bit. There's nothing going on. Let's maybe move that over just for right now. Let's demolish that right now. And then, yeah, I'd love to free up some more space here. So, I mean, I have all these, so that's good. I might just get my church in here if I can. I could probably put it kind of in the trees here. Maybe right there. And then what I can do is still have this kind of come up and go this way to a berry hut, which let's get that right now. And I could probably tuck it in here. Oh, I don't want to ruin any of these bushes is the only issue. Yeah, I might have to... Let's get my berry hut first. So, I mean, I'm pretty much putting this right where it was, but I don't want to overlap any of these. Let's just kind of put that right there. And then I might kind of go like this, go up to that, and then I can take this and connect it back to our road. I'm literally just rebuilding this exactly the way it was, I'm pretty sure. But I think I'd like to have it up here a little bit more. Then I could kind of have it near my berry hut. That's kind of cool. And then I might even do something like this. Let's make sure I'm not demolishing that tree, if I can help it. And let's kind of do something like that. And then I could maybe even have a nice little path kind of coming down here or something. I don't know. Maybe even kind of just wrapping around this tree might be kind of cool. Maybe just something like that. Just give a little bit extra pathing. But there you have it. We have our church coming up, and we are freed up a bunch of people from that, so that's kind of nice. And then I should be able to get my tavern in here. So let's maybe get a few more planks. And then it's still this, or November, I guess. Just turned December. I don't know if you can really plant trees in the winter. Let's get these set up nonetheless. So let's maybe start with this area. And then we can get a few families here. We could do this area. And I think we even had another one, didn't we? Let's maybe put one right, maybe right there. We can get that built up. So we have quite a bit of oxen now, which is kind of nice. Let's get as many of those as we can. We still have a decent amount of money. We're also going to need to take an opportunity to get a trading post. So let's maybe see if we can fit that. I think I should be able to... Oh, man. That'd be kind of a perfect little spot, wouldn't it? I could also maybe put this in here after I get my tavern in here. Yeah, let's maybe get my tavern right away. So this, I'm going to unsnap it to my roads, and let's see if we can tuck this in as efficiently as possible. Maybe like right there looks pretty good. And I'm just going to take a road straight through, connect it to there, and then I could maybe have my trading post on the other side of that if this works. I can't even tell you how excited I'm going to be. Let's maybe try and snap it to a road. Oh man, that would be so perfect. Oh, is there any way I can change this? That really sucks, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see if we can... I'll just spend a little bit of time here. Actually, I think I can fit it in there. I just need timber. But I think that's why it's telling me I can't. So let's wait a little bit for that. We got all these set up. I don't think these guys are doing anything. Yes, they're just waiting. So let's just free them up to do something else. Let's get some firewood. Oh my gosh, I don't have anybody on this. So let's go chop down maybe just this whole area. We definitely need to get some firewood, and let's get some more timber as well. We got hunting going on, which is great. And then a couple other things, so that's awesome. And our tavern's coming up. We're getting a little bit of planks, and I think we could probably stop there. Let's wait till we get a little bit more timber. Let's maybe even do something like that. Let's zoom in here. Let's get another ox, maybe. In about 10 days time, we can do that. We could also build that. We might as well get some herbs. And we have 5 timber now, so let's see if this works. Please work. Oh my gosh, it does. So let's see, let's snap, and let's see if we turn it that way. That's kind of perfect. Having it kind of face our tavern, but I also like the idea of maybe facing it like that, maybe. Let's just kind of put this just like that. And then it can just come right to the road there. That's kind of perfect. Okay, I'm loving that. I can't believe I was able to fit that in there. It's like I drew it up in my head. It's exactly the way I drew it up. Could I have another granary worker? But I think we're pretty good based on what's going on with our hunting camp. So now might be a pretty good time to start mining. Now would be a great time for that, actually. Let's get our mine set up here. Kind of just on the other side of the trees. And then I'll somehow get our road coming all the way back here. So let's just come right off of here. Let's stick nice and close to the tree line here. Maybe let's just go through here. Can I squeak through there even? Nice close to the tree line, so then I can kind of stay out of the elements if possible. So let's maybe go this way. And then we'll have to cross this big field, which is fine. And then we'll kind of go through here. And that leads up perfectly to our path right here. So that's perfect. And then I can also get a mine for my clay. I might as well do both at the same time. It's unfortunate that they're the complete opposite ends. But this one's a little bit easier. I can literally just take a path, go right to our King's Road. So that's a lot easier. We can get those built up ASAP. And I also need to get this going. So we don't need a quarry. We need a stone gathering camp. So let's just kind of set that up right there. And then I will just take a little road, go to there. That's probably fine. I'd also like to get some houses like kind of in here maybe. I could probably fit something. We got 26 timber? Where the heck did we get all the timber from? So let's go up here. I think I'm in an illegal... Unless that's... Yeah, it's too steep. That kind of sucks. How steep is that? I mean, I guess. Let's maybe try and just go a little bit closer maybe. I can do that. How far can we go? That's probably fine. I could probably get maybe one little farmhouse. Something like that. And then I could also kind of go in here maybe. Get a couple of houses. We'll have to maybe figure that out. But I think we should have quite a bit of housing based on all of this. So now we're absolutely flying through the trees. Which is a good and a bad thing. Let's maybe face these that way. And then all of these... can go maybe kind of just like this. I can maybe have nice big plots, or I can maybe do something like that as well. I don't mind that. Okay, that's good. We can get those built up. Now we can get people on here, and we have a region being claimed, which is a little bit interesting because everything is named and called for. They are going for Team Blue. Wait, no, what? They're going for my region. Actually, so that's interesting. And Team Yellow is trying to take us out. Let's see. Raiders near us track their movement, and we are being attacked here. So let's... Obviously, we have a little bit of our own militia, but we are going to have to hire some guys here. I don't know if that's good enough. Yeah, we are getting attacked by Team Yellow here. So that's a little bit interesting. That could definitely lead to some problems. And as far as this, we have tons of timber now. We should have, yeah, we got 19 months of firewood. So let's maybe chill out on the firewood. Let's get a charcoal kiln if we can. So what I'd like to do is I could probably even just take her a little road, go up this way, and then kind of just around back. And maybe even through the trees here if possible. It's pretty thick, but I think I could probably go through and then maybe kind of just come out the other side here and kind of just do that. Then it kind of goes all the way around, so that's good. Let's get a charcoal kiln back here. Now I could probably even have these kind of in the trees. I don't want it too close to our berries because that seems like a problem. Let's maybe put one, maybe two there. And then we can do that. We need a couple of families on our berry hut. And that should be awesome. We already have our church built up. Those are built up. Let's get somebody on here selling some pelts. Because I imagine we probably have quite a few of those. We got 81 pelts. Let's start exporting those. And we can sell that to completion. It's just a minor trade, so we don't need a trade route. So that's good. We can start exporting those. Let's get a horse. And that should actually be pretty good. What else? I guess we could maybe export some charcoal once we get that. And let's maybe set that to about 50. Just so it kind of stays at a nice number. I like that. And as far as everything else, I mean, we could sell planks. I don't really need to yet. We need to get some tools coming our way though. So we got a few things to kind of take care of, and I wouldn't mind getting somebody on my mine, which may or may not be ready to go. So let's see, do we want to do that yet? I feel like I'd rather start planting trees maybe. We got lots of firewood, so I'm actually going to free up a family there. Let's get some trees planted. So I already have that set up, that set up. This one I think I will do in this general area, if I ever get some people on there. So that's good. They can start working on some stuff. Getting some trees planted. We got some berries coming in and our food. So now we're basically just waiting for more houses to be built and then hopefully get some families moving in. Let's speed this up a little bit. We do have some raiders on their way. Let's see, we are in March, so we might even have some more mercenaries to hire. Nope, we are fresh out of luck there. This actually could be bad. This isn't very good. It's March 8th, and if I select a battle, then they will attack us, and that's not good. We only have 20 soldiers here, so it could get interesting pretty quick. So that's quite fascinating. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a family on here, maybe. We might need some stone. Where's all of our people? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having two families on there. That's probably good. Let's just speed this up. And hopefully we can get to a good time where we can order some better mercenaries here. Okay, let's resolve this. And we already have some enemies coming in our way. So we got those guys. And we also have guys from way over here. So this is not good. And this is basically all we have right now. So I'm going to get them over here as fast as we can. And hopefully I can use them to lure some guys away. / maybe keep them busy or something like that. So let's get them over here as quickly as we can. And yeah, this is not good. Also have some thugs we can hire. Why not? Let's get some thugs. Of course, they're coming from the same spot, so that doesn't really help us out. This could be bad. We got these guys coming in. I guess I should hire them while I still could. And then we also have these guys coming in, and now, oh gosh. Okay, this is not great. I honestly could lose this. I need to maybe set up a camp here. Maybe move over if I need to, but let's just not get ahead of ourselves too much here. Got 47 planks, got lots of workers. I basically just need April to come. Where's our battlefield? So our battlefield is actually way over here, so that's at least not bad. Let's maybe make sure we don't get anywhere near the battlefield. Got those guys coming in. Oh my gosh, they're coming to burn our town. What? Okay, I might have to get my own guys out here, honestly. They're coming in to burn our town? Are you kidding me? Let's maybe run back here. Put them on standard ground. We'll at least be able to... Oh my gosh. This is not good. What? This is absolutely crazy. They're gonna burn everything here. No way. So let's set up there, and I imagine they're probably going to end up attacking us here. Let's maybe set up even further back. This is terrifying. Honestly, there's no point in losing spears over it. Run into the church. We got these guys coming in. We can at least distract them a little bit. Oh my gosh. And we're still halfway through March here. Let's maybe run these guys in. Attack them. Oh, this is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. We already have some fighting going over here. This is chaos. I wish I could have, like, help or something. Let's maybe shoot those archers. And then I think they have some archers somewhere, too. Let's maybe rush these guys in there. These guys are going around. Let's actually go and attack them. And let's attack these archers. Oh, this is scary. This is very, very scary. I really should have hired those guys. So it says I'm currently winning, but the battle hasn't actually technically started. So as long as I can stay away from the battlefield, I may be okay until April. Let's attack their archers, and actually we could probably do a little bit of damage here, to be honest. We may be able to do some damage, potentially. Let's at least take out these archers. Yeah, we're absolutely slaughtering them, so that's kind of nice. I might be able to do some damage. Okay. Yeah, it's March. We're basically just doing whatever we can to survive at this point. They have taken the church. Wait, what? What? Are they literally like... They went to check out the church? It'd be actually crazy if he just like chucked a torch on top of this. That'd be pretty nuts. Yeah, we definitely have some fighting. Let's maybe run this way. It looks like he took out their archers. So let's shoot them now. Now let's just kind of speed this up a little bit. They are coming in now. Yeah, this isn't good. Let's maybe shoot their retinue unit. We're still in March. We're actually doing some damage, so let's just run away, honestly. Let's see if we can lure away their army. Maybe run up the hill a little bit. And these guys are so exhausted too, which sucks. Let's maybe actually just fight these guys. Let's see, can we just shoot these guys? Might as well do as much damage as we can with these guys if we can. Enemy unit spotted. Oh, this is so scary. Okay, already engaging. What is that? Is there another unit or another army somewhere? Now, it might be a... I don't know. No, it's completely pointless to bring out my own guys, I think. Look at this. These guys are kind of holding their ground. They took out the those guys, and then I'm shooting these guys in the back. This is kind of ideal. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see if we can get some shots in here. Could we win with 2 units of archers? That would be absolutely crazy. But these guys are dropping. And our guys are shooting them. This is crazy. Okay, we're March 26th. We need to wait till we get to April. We are winning currently. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe we're taking this unit out right now. Okay, no successful shots there. We are doing pretty well, honestly. This is insane. Okay, let's start shooting this unit. Let's see if we can at least dwindle them both down. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, we're getting attacked now. This is where it gets a little bit more tricky. I don't know why they didn't send their guys in earlier. Yeah, let's run those guys away. Unfortunately, I think they will have to fight. Run away, man. Run away. It says we're still winning, but the battle hasn't technically started still. So that is at least good for us. And we did some damage to these guys. Let's at least just run away. Okay, now let's see what happens. So they got... Oh my gosh, so we got all these guys. They haven't brought up more guys, which is kind of nice. So that is a plus. And I think we even lost a few soldiers here, unfortunately. Our city is in shambles. So let's wait till April here. And okay, it's April. Let's pause right away. And now we can have our battle. Check this out. Now we got some soldiers ready to fight. So let's get them ready to go. Our battlefield's way up here. We're all coming from the same side as well. So that's absolutely perfect. We can keep a nice strong army. Let's speed this up and wait till we get our soldiers in place. Make sure we're not running. Yeah, we should be just fine. So this is kind of ideal here. I love this. Now we just barely survived. So, oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, we need to rush these guys in. They're coming in to take this out. They have come to burn. They are going to start burning stuff here. Very, very unfortunate. Unless we get there in time. This is absolutely insane. I love this build on the river. Like, this is kind of one of my favorite builds, I'm not gonna lie. It's not complex, but just kind of nice. Just seems like a legit town that you'd walk through. Okay, so I may have stopped their advance. Let's maybe push up. Let's form up here. Form up here, and then we can get some shots across the river. Potentially. Let's maybe form up. Maybe you're right, like there. And then we can push into the town. We need to get this battle started though, so we're currently losing. Let's shoot that unit and see if we can take it out. Let's maybe charge in here. So for some reason, oh, it says we went like down and then up. I guess they're just killing a lot of our people, which is kind of unfortunate. This is kind of crazy. This is absolutely insane. I'd love to upgrade some of my houses. We have these guys flanked now. So we have a nice advance on the retinue unit. Let's push in a little bit here. So there's lots of fighting going on. This is crazy. That might even be a thumbnail right there. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Their retinue unit is completely sandwiched now. And we have routed them. So let's push forward and see if we can take these guys out now. They're pushing forward on us. So the battle is literally like in here now. So let's maybe reform the line. And maybe like this, and then we can keep these guys in the trees. And let's rest up our units a little bit here. You're trying to pay us off. This has been one of the craziest sequences I've ever had. Let's maybe get these guys up to the side, and then we can start doing a little bit of advancing here. Let's shoot. Let's shoot these guys. And hope we can get some shots. So let's attack these guys. We have them nicely surrounded. Let's keep these guys in reserve for now. And then I might even push up my archers a little bit here. Push them up to the sides, and I might even do the same with those guys. They're now fighting in a construction zone. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we got... I might as well get another family on there. Any of the families we still have. I can't believe our approval rating's still good. Okay, this is good. Now we need to get into the circle. So they have brought out quite a bit more soldiers. Let's form up everyone that we have. Maybe right here. And then we can reform our army. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Gather our forces, group up. Regain our composure. So here we go. They got some guys coming in from... See, this is what Manor Lords was supposed to be. I don't know how I pulled this off, but it literally felt like what it should have been, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had in a Manor Lords game. So let's push these guys up. The battle has begun, and we are not in the circle, so let's actually push forward. Let's charge in here. Let's maybe shoot these guys just so they're not bothersome. And we need to get in the circle here, so let's push forward. We might as well just overwhelm these guys. Let's shoot those guys. This is so epic. Like, this is all I've ever wanted out of a Manor Lords game. Sometimes the circles, and like you gotta fight in the circle and you gotta wait till you get influence, it gets a little bit taxing. But every once in a while, a battle just works out perfectly. And like you actually feel like you're defending your town, rather than just fighting in a box it tells you to fight in. I don't know. This kind of worked out for the best. We got these guys in here as well. Let's maybe break off maybe one unit to go fight them. And let's just overwhelm these guys if we can. There we go. We're getting some nice side shots on these guys now. This is so epic. Like, it started in the town, and now we're on the outskirts of town. I love this. This is so cool. All to defend our town, my goodness. Just barely made it. So we took out those guys. Should be able to take them out. And that should be it. We are in the battlefield still. Like, this is a pretty good system, only if it works properly. But there we go. We just had it work properly, so that's kind of nice. That should be a victory, provided they don't have anybody left. There we go. Wow. All that just to defend our town. Peace declared. I think we even had to pay for these guys more than once. That was absolutely epic. Okay, let's disband them and resume our humble little build here. Let's get back to this. So I need to get a corpse pit, first of all. That could probably go right there. Actually, let's maybe build it on the other side here if we can. We probably kind of have it over here. Like literally right where that is. So let's build that. And then we can even take a little path. Kind of just coming back there. Just a temporary little path. That should be just fine. We're planting some trees now. Man, that was absolutely crazy. Okay, raiders are still coming in. I'd love to gather some stone if I can. And we have a nice little build here. So I could upgrade some houses. We will need to have some upgraded. If we're going to have a blacksmith, what looks like a blacksmith house? Like maybe one of these, like this one or something. Let's maybe upgrade that one and then have these two middle ones are weapon makers. We have our trading post making us a little bit of money, and we have tons of food and fuel. So we're doing pretty good there. I'd also like to get our charcoal working pretty quickly. Hey, we're making a little bit of money from our trading post. I'd even like to get another horse if I can. Let's maybe order another one of those. Maybe even get another family on there, but we're waiting to just build some houses here. So we can stay. Actually, let's maybe focus on that right now. Before anything else is done, because I need to get some more people moving in. Let's do that. We have some mercenaries, which is nice. We're actually kind of running out of treasury here. So if we get attacked again, that could be troublesome a little bit. That would not be good. We got 3 families on this getting tons of berries. So that's kind of amazing. And it's still growing, so having 3 families is actually pretty decent. We're still waiting for a couple. Okay, these are done actually. So let's get a blacksmith and a joiner's workshop. So let's do that. And then I'm also going to want to get a bloomery. Now, if we're going to get a bloomery, where can we put this? I could probably have it kind of in the trees. Let's actually upgrade our well, maybe? I don't know. We just ran out of people actually, so that's not good. Let's maybe have our bloomery like kind of back here maybe? Probably just have it like right here. And then maybe have a little path coming in through here. Why not? Let's maybe have a... What if we just had a little path kind of coming up? And then maybe just through here? I feel like that would work. Yeah, that's probably nice and easy. So we have a bloomery and then we can build a couple of other things over here, which will be nice. Actually, we don't have anybody in our granary right now, so that's a little bit of a problem. Actually, that is a huge problem, so we need to get somebody over there. And we ran out a lot of people. It's probably important to keep this going, but not if that's full. So let's get some workers on our granary. And then they can keep that nice and empty for us. Yeah, we definitely got lots of work for them to do. Okay, that's good. We are building some stuff now. I think we probably lost quite a few of our people, so we're regaining some of them. So we are just doing our best to survive here. I'd love to maybe get another ox. I think I wouldn't mind having another one of those. We got a decent amount of money. And we got 2 on there. That is still growing. That's actually crazy. That grows pretty quickly. To the point where I could probably even get a 4th family on there. But it's pretty important to replant these trees. I might actually reset this up. Let's do like this whole area. And then maybe like this whole area to kind of just future-proof ourselves a little bit. And I could probably have somebody way over here once I get the people or the help for it, but that should be good for now. Okay, that's staying nice and empty again. And we have 5 available living space, so people should be able to move in now. How are we doing? We are out of planks, which I do need to get some more of those. Got a corpse pit. I guess, are our bodies? What happened to the bodies? Shoot, I don't think I picked them up fast enough. Let's actually get a family on there and see if they end up doing something. No, they're just transporting weight and getting fuel supplies, so the bodies must have decomposed already. So I guess that is good. This is easily one of my favorite towns that I've built so far. We got raiders coming in still. We got our bloomery coming up. I'd like to get a smithy, but we are a little bit limited on the amount of iron that we have. Okay, we just had another family move in. I think I wouldn't mind getting triple trouble on there. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, we had another family member move in. Honestly, I kind of want to just keep these berries going. I could probably have another granary work, maybe. No, let's maybe do this. We need some stone right away. So let's get somebody on our stone gathering camp. Because we can't even upgrade our granary or any of that until we do. Actually, that's full right now. And this is pretty full as well. So we need some stone right away. Let's maybe focus on that for right now. And I actually think we've built everything we can. We got nobody on our firewood, nobody on our timber. Let's maybe just get 2 families on here for right now. Let's collect all of the stone that we can. And we also need to get some tools going here as well. So let's just get all of the stone that we can. They're going through it pretty quickly, so that's at least good. And then we could start upgrading some stuff. So let's maybe upgrade our granary first. Might be a good idea. And we got 3 families in here. That's still growing. That's crazy. Like, look how many berries we have. That's crazy. I've never really known that. Have like 3 families on there and it just keeps growing. And then you just keep picking. Honestly, I'd love to even get another family on there. I could upgrade my well, but I will need some planks first. That's probably pretty good, honestly. 71 stone. We can kind of leave a little bit there. And then we can get some people working again. So let's go. Let's start getting some timber again. Harvest season started. I also need to get somebody mining. So family just came in. Let's get them on there. And then I have a lot more space in here that I could probably work with a little bit. Actually, a lot of these plots actually have these expanded people things. Let's maybe get some more planks quickly. So I'm not really building anything, but I will kind of set up a little bit of this. A lot of these have expanded living space. So let's take advantage of that. And it's kind of just free housing. So that's good. We also have this one. These ones. So that will take a little bit of time, but that'll give us so many more houses for people to live in. But I kind of just need to get some planks going right now. And then some tools potentially. And I'd love to get this as well. Let's get a smithy. I could probably even put our smithy like right there, honestly. That's probably a good little spot. We're still doing great with our wild animals. Selling all the pelts that we can. And we are finally getting some iron coming in, which is kind of nice. We got these houses kind of set up. I'd love to kind of do a little bit more of this. Let's just kind of get a little bit of timber for now. Okay, now we have available family, or an unassigned family to build some stuff, so that's good. We already have all of these kind of built up. And we just had another family move in, so what I can do, we do have a little bit of iron ore. Let's get somebody on our bloomery right away. And then we can start producing some iron slabs, and then I'd love to get some tools once we get this built up. There we go, we have our smithy ready to go. Okay, we are in October. We are out of berries, so we can free up a few of those family members and get them on other things. So let's just quickly max this out. So I think this other one, I'm just gonna have like the entire area on. And then I kind of want to just get as many trees as planted as I can, to be honest. We got lots of firewood. I never really got anybody in the charcoal kiln, which kind of sucks.
Berries.
So I guess I could maybe... Yeah, I don't know. They're going to kind of just work around that, so that should be good. Hopefully we can get some trees planted. We should have planted quite a bit, so they should be working pretty good. Winter is approaching, and so is our raiders. So I guess we could maybe... Oh, we need some more planks, I think. We already have a little bit of shields. I'm actually going to pause this for a little bit, as well as our blacksmith. And I'm going to get some planks coming, so then we can finally upgrade our granary, because that's kind of a problem right now. And we also need to upgrade our well, so let's get some planks. That's going to be pretty important for us. And I'd love to even order another ox. Why not? Let's get another one. We got 2 horses going. We got Hans and we have Merton. I'm going to call him Merton. I was going to say Martin, but his name is Merton. We can't call him Martin. Let's maybe... We can upgrade our well. Let's upgrade our granary and our storehouse. So we'll need a little bit more planks for that, which I think we have enough now, so that's good. Let's upgrade those. Set those to highest priority. And then we could also upgrade our well. And then I'd like to get some more workers on our granary and storehouse if I can. So how are we doing? We got a little bit of iron slabs now, so that's kind of nice. So we should be able to make some tools if we wanted. Got a granary, there we go. Now we got 2,500 space for that. Probably quite a bit of that, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Our storehouse is ready to go now. That is excellent. I definitely need another granary worker, but I think in the winter I can free up all these guys, so that's 5 families. So that's at least good. We have 11 free available living space, so that's good.
This is heavier than it looks.
I guess what we'll do, we have lots of planks again. Let's unpause these. And let's start making as many spears as we can. Got all those. Let's start getting some tools. I definitely need to start getting tools. Okay, we can free all these guys up. And now might be a pretty good time to start getting some stuff again. Get some firewood. How far can we go with this? I guess we may have to chop down like all of these, honestly. Because then I'll eventually have this whole area kind of filled in. So let's just chop all of those down. So they can kind of work on that. And I might even permanently assign an ox just for them. And that will probably help. Yeah, we got tons of berries out of that. So that's kind of nice. 20 months of food with how many people we have is crazy. So that's kind of nice. Got somebody on our saw pit still. I think that's probably fine. Let's take them off of there. And get somebody back on our granary. We can even set up another little market stall there. So that's good. Okay, we got some more soldiers available to us now, which will definitely help for the raider attack. Oh my gosh, do we have enough? Might even have to get another unit there and then hope we can make enough weapons in time. We got lots of planks. Iron slabs. Okay, we got 9 tools. Let's actually take them off our smithy now. And I need to dedicate all of the iron slabs to making weapons instead right now. It's definitely what I need to be doing. And we have, let's maybe even get 2 workers on there if we can, so we can pump up some more iron slabs. Very beginning stages of making weapons, but that's fine. We should be getting quite a bit of timber here. 43 days remaining. I can't wait until all this fills in. Like, we probably should be able to plant quite a bit of trees. Like, look at all these little sticks. Those are planted trees, so this should be a nice little forest. Potentially. Okay, we are out of planks again. So let's just free up 1 worker there. And let's get some more planks. We need to make some more spears. And I guess we are missing recruits right now. That's crazy. We don't have enough recruits? Okay, I guess we need more. We have 9 available living space. Why aren't people moving in? Monthly migration 1. So hopefully somebody moves in. Okay, we're making pretty good money right now. Should be getting some firewood. And we have 10 days till our raiders show up. And it's actually almost spring again, so I'd love to get some people planting trees again. Where the heck did all my people even go? So I got 2 on the granary, so that's probably good. I need to get people in the forager hut as well, so I need to... Yeah, I guess they're all on here. So we are very, very close. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if we're going to have enough, so I'm just going to hire... Oh, these guys might be too much. Let's just see what they send at us first. I think we should have a little bit of time. Actually, they might not even be sending it at us. They might be going to somebody else. So I guess we'll have to decide where they go. Okay, band of raiders seen. Enemy unit spotted. So they got 2 units there, which it does look like they'll probably end up coming for us. So I think we should be able to take them out. Okay, that's actually kind of good. So let's take these guys out and set up wherever, just like here. Where are our guys? So they're actually going for them. This is team black? Wait, what? Oh, I see blue? That's actually cool. Like black, that's pretty sweet. So they might end up getting there faster, but we need the influence, so let's run. Otherwise, yeah, they're coming out here, so we won't have anything to do with getting that influence. We definitely need to fight these guys. We might even be able to just get one of these. So let's get our guys in there. They might be fighting, so I don't know. Are we losing a ton of guys? Okay, we got them both, so that's at least good. We got 720 influence. So that's better than nothing. Let's get them back. It was definitely costly, but I wanted to make sure I got that influence, because who knows when the next time we're going to get some. Let's get some trees planted again. We got a decent amount of timber. We can probably stop with that. And let's free up as many workers here as possible. So let's get as many people planting trees as we can. I guess it's spring/summer, so we don't need firewood right now. We don't need it. I definitely want it because we can get some charcoal, but we definitely don't need it. So let's plant some trees instead. And look at this, a little bit of a forest popping up already. So let's start working on that. And actually, all these guys are waiting, so I bet you they already... Let's maybe do this. Let's just set it to, like, this entire region. They could just plant trees wherever they can. Let's just do like that. With all 3 of them, just so they're all working together. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, we got a couple more workers. Let's maybe... I wouldn't mind getting some more firewood. And they could maybe even chop down like this whole area. Same with these guys, so... Basically everything that we are going to plant, let's chop down. So let's start getting some firewood. And I need to get this going as well. Oh, shoot. Who could I free up? So this is actually doing super good. What are they... Not really waiting on anything. Let's get some workers going so all of them are on here. Honestly, 4 families is probably enough. I'd rather get the berries for right now. Let's get another ox. And we can actually upgrade some of these houses. So let's get these guys back to work. That will probably help. And we have... a little bit of iron slabs. Actually, we have a ton of spears and shields already, so we're just waiting on recruits, it looks like.
Bring this in, move that there.
So since we do have some spears, I think I might just get them to make some tools for right now. Got about 5 tools. Let's actually set that as a limit. Let's set it to maybe 15, just so we don't go past that, because I am going to have to limit the amount of iron we use up. What I might actually do, I'm going to move a few of these guys down here. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. And then it would somewhat match that up. That's actually really sweet. I'm going to do that. I can move those over. Let's get those built up as quickly as we can. And now that we have 1 extra family, what could we do with them? Probably get them on... planting trees. Like if we can make a giant forest out of all this, that would be kind of amazing. So let's maybe get as many people on there as we can. Yeah, look how cool that looks. Looks like there's 3 stables or something set up there. Then it frees up a little bit of space here, so that's kind of nice. I could get like a house in here maybe. Actually, I might do that. Or a manor house in here maybe. I definitely need to build that. Let's just kind of do that, and then I could probably put a little manor house in here. So we're just gonna need some more timber, it looks like. We have plenty of planks, and we don't need any more. Let's get a worker on here. And actually, it looks like there's some trees for us to chop down already, so that's perfect. And yeah, hopefully we can keep on top of that. And we actually have 39 herbs, so I definitely want to keep some of them. But I think the rest I could probably sell, because you can sell for a decent amount. So let's keep like maybe 5 herbs at all times. We can export those, that should be good. Got 3 horses, I wouldn't even mind one more worker on there, but yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. We even just had a family move in, so let's just get them on here. Planting trees. Okay, we got 5 timber. I think I could probably get my manor house now, so let's face this kind of like this. I can maybe even make a little bit of a castle here maybe. Let's just do that, and then I could probably put this kind of facing that sort of, and actually might even move that in a tiny bit just so I can kind of wrap my fence around here. So let's just kind of go like this. We can build that up, and then I could take this and kind of swing it around and do something like that. And then I might be able to make this work. Let's just kind of wrap it around like that. I might have to move this back a tiny bit, and then I can do that. Okay, that looks a lot better. So now I can commit that. If I wanted, I can also add a road in here, which I might have to do. So let's just kind of put that. Oh man, that looks so weird. Let's just add it like here, and let's just put it there, and then I could kind of move that around potentially. And actually, I might even have to flip that. That's facing the wrong way. Let's just do that. Why not? Let's get that set up at least at first, and then I can kind of get everything else set up. But we're going to have our little manor house there, a tiny little castle. I think that'll look pretty cool. We have lots of families moving in, so let's get as many as we can. And we're out of planks now, which sucks. How are we doing? So we got 6 iron slabs. So let's make some more spears. I wouldn't mind a few more spears. And we got tons of shields, so I think I could probably stop making those. And save our planks a little bit. Need to get somebody back on there as well. So let's get another ox. Because we're starting to make some real money, which is nice. We got our well. Things are kind of looking up. I don't know when the heck I'm going to be able to get somebody into our tavern to kind of work that. But might be able to get that done in the future. And we have a little bit of a forest coming in here now. So look at this. Tons of trees coming in, and then we should even have quite a bit of trees being planted way the heck over here. So that's kind of nice. Okay, we just had somebody else move in, so I think it might be a pretty good idea. Let's get some more timber. And then we need some more firewood, don't we? So we got 4 months of that. We got somebody on here, which, yeah, they're kind of just, okay, they're actually able to chop these trees down now, so that's nice. Those grow pretty quickly. Okay, we had another family member move in. I actually just took a little bit of time. I moved my woodcutter's lodge over a little bit. They had some pathfinding issues. They were like walking all the way around here just to get to, I don't know, it's weird. So I did move that now, and they may even still be doing that. Oh no, they're all taking it to the storehouse. That's what they're doing. So I think I could probably have another storehouse worker, and that would probably help that. Because they are all kind of taking them themselves, so that's not ideal. Look how many berries we have. 757. So that's kind of nice. We got lots of trees available here. We're even having a nice fall rain, so that should be kind of nice for planting some. We got 32 timber now. Let's maybe get some planks going here. free up a worker, put them on there. So this is actually shrinking, and now we are out of berries. So let's double down on our timber, and then we can probably, yeah, we're getting some charcoal now, which is nice. And then we can kind of just work on that for a little while. Yeah, let's plant as many trees as we can. Let's see, they're still out there planting. That's perfect. And then our little bit of an army is coming up. So that's always great. I think we even have a few places that we can, I'm surprised I can't get an extra house in there. There's been smaller plots I could do that, but let's do that. Get some in there. I could probably even get maybe one on the edge here. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Maybe just like over here. Oh, that's too steep. No way. Oh, you could put a house in there. Come on. Okay, we just had another family move in. So let's get maybe another one on our woodcutter's lodge. Let's go chop as much firewood as we can. That should definitely help. And this is doing a little bit better now, so that's kind of nice. Let's see, are we getting quite a bit of small game? Not really, actually. Not a whole lot going on there. So what I might do is let's free up one family member there and get them on our storehouse instead. That would probably help. And we're still plugging away at this. Actually, they're kind of building everything right now. So I didn't know that. But they have pretty much everything delivered there, just waiting on some stone. So that's kind of sweet. And they're going to build our fence super weird, but that's fine, I guess. I wanted to fix that. But it might not happen in time, unfortunately. The other thing we could do, we have quite a bit of planks, so let's maybe do stuff like this. So let's get some vegetable gardens. Oh, we finally have some raiders coming, so that's nice. Let's see. Where are they coming from? It looks like they're coming from here, and I absolutely love that black. That's so cool. So they're coming from there. I think I maybe could get some guys out in time. Let's rush them over there. And yeah, they got those guys coming as well. I don't know where they're going, but let's get into position here. I think we should be the first to fight here, potentially. Let's maybe run up the hill at them. If we can, and we are being chased here, so let's see if we can take... Oh, wow, they're taking us again. So that definitely sucks, but we at least got some influence out of the deal. So that's good, let's get these guys back. And now we need to defend again. What the heck? You want to attack anybody else, hey? Oh, that's so mean. So let's just get these guys, and let's just get this thing going. So I guess I am glad I didn't start a build in this region, because I definitely needed all of these soldiers again. So let's do that. I guess we could just resolve and get this thing going. So they're trying to pay us off. I still don't know what that would mean. Like, would I lose my region but get $375 and have nowhere to live? I don't really know what that would mean, but let's get these guys back. And whoa, 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 whoa. That's probably the best one to start here, but that's, no, we need to run away. I don't want to have our fight yet. I don't want to have it there. Let's get them over here and fight that way. Yikes. Okay, we got those guys coming from here. They actually have quite a few men coming our way. Let's check in on these guys. They look like they are getting away in time. These guys are just walking. So I guess let's just walk and go up here. That's kind of crazy. I almost lost all of those guys. Down the hill you go. Actually, they might be running at us, so let's just run back. And then we can kind of just walk the rest of the way, so that's good. Hopefully they don't burn our town to the ground here. That would not be good. In fact, they are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. What the heck? What do I do? Are you guys... It says they are. I don't want to take them out though. Okay, so we just barely missed that. So we have a family available here. Let's just put them on maybe on here, and it says our battle is beginning. Oh, sorry about that. So they might end up... I hear things on fire. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to get our own guys out here. Let's attack these guys first. Or maybe these brigands. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. This is not what I envisioned. Oh, they burnt my entire marketplace first? Of course. Of course they did. Oh, they're killing our women. What the heck? You guys are sick. Yeah, that's not good. Let's get these guys into position. Let's actually form up maybe. If we can. I'm gonna lose a lot of guys here, so we are having our battle already. Let's just take these guys up, and then I need to run these guys back to take these guys out. Because these guys are the only ones in the circle right now, so I could just take them up there. Oh man, I should have kept these guys closer to the town. This is not good. This is not good, my lord. Oh, this is crazy. They're burning our town to the ground. Let's make sure we don't lose this. That'd definitely suck. Run, horse, run! Get out of here. Oh man, absolutely crazy. So hopefully we can do some damage here. That would be kind of nice. And as it stands right now, we are losing quite a bit of men. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're probably going to lose a lot of these guys. And they torched all of this. That sucks. So we're going to need some more stone again, for sure. Let's get these guys in here to save them. Go on, men. Gotta save these men. Definitely have to save these men, so come on, let's see. Charge in, they're getting shot from the behind. Into their behind. Okay, charge in, come on. Yeah, that's good, we're finally there. Let's get them in there quickly, and let's actually take a unit and maybe go up that way. Just so we can kind of sandwich these guys. Make a little bit of room. Okay, charge in. There we go. Now we have a fight. This is crazy. Giant battle. That horse still hasn't moved. Run away, man. What's his name? Let's see if we can call him. He might be technically dead. He just kind of glitched out. Okay, we might have lost, I think, yeah, we lost all of our spearmen. Oh my gosh. We're gonna win this, right? Let's actually make sure we win this. So we, why the heck did they, so technically we should have won that, but let's make sure we stay in the circle. We don't want to screw that up. And let's just take these guys and attack them. But let's kind of just go right in the middle here and just make sure we are nice and set up here. It looks like we are getting shot from here through the trees. Oh gosh, they got archers in there. That's not good. But we are winning, so that's good. Okay, we broke them. That's perfect. Let's just take these guys out. We're losing a lot of men. Let's actually commit that unit to there to hopefully silence their archers, but we are losing a lot of men here. Absolutely crazy battle. This is easily one of the most fun playthroughs I've had in this game. Tons of sweet battles, so let's take them out. And that actually should be good. So these guys, yeah, we're having a little bit of a skirmish there, which you may have to take them out. But we'll have to see. Yeah, let's take them out. Look at all the dead bodies. That's absolutely crazy. Not good. That horse is still there. And absolutely crazy. Not good at all. People are running into the churches, so we took those guys out. Let's run this way. We're still taking them out. I'm just gonna send one unit up there. Let's just send one there, and then we can take them out quick, and then we can technically win. Oh my gosh. Was that ever costly? Okay, let's disband them. Unless we can like use... No, we don't have enough influence to take another region. Let's just get rid of them. That sucked. Okay. That was not good. Okay, let's get 4 families on here so we can clear up all these bodies. And then maybe one family we'll put on our church actually, but they're at least in the middle of a town here. Oh, we got lots of rebuilding. Wait, did we lose all of our food? Oh, we did. We totally did. So we need all of our supplies here as well. But I think most of it we might be able to salvage. Oh man, not good. Yeah, we got lots of bodies to collect here. And that horse is just eternally standing there, I think. Yeah, we got lots of bodies to bury here. So this is not good. This is what you would call not good. Not very ideal. We are in December now, and we are completely out of food. And basically no way to get food. Like, we had all those berries, and they all just burnt to the ground. Oh, man. We at least have some stuff in there. So that is good. Let's free up some families and get them to work here. So we need to make sure we at least have firewood. Let's get maybe 2 families on here. Oh, that's burnt too. No way. Okay, what else is burnt here? This is burnt. Let's rebuild that. Our well is doing fine. And then all of these we can also rebuild. That's no huge deal. We can just rebuild those. And we're still building this, so let's actually set that like medium priority. We need to get a few other things done. Hunger is becoming an issue. So we definitely need to rebuild our hunting camp. Okay, let's get 2 families on there. We need to start hunting. Death, starvation. Oh my gosh, this is not good. So I think for the most part we got all these bodies cleared up. I think transporting... No, they're still collecting bodies. But look at all the graves. Man, that was crazy. Okay, we need to take the fight to them. We definitely do. We at least have money. And we have some supplies. Oh my gosh, most of our spears are gone too. We got a lot of rebuilding to do here. This is crazy. Let's maybe free up a couple of families here. So many people are dying. This is not good. Let's maybe do a little bit of a smaller area. Okay, we at least have a good amount of charcoal. Let's maybe just keep 1 family on there. Then we need to get a couple other families working. We need to rebuild our granary, which we are out of stone. So let's go get some more of that. I'm glad I left that. All of our stone just melted. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, we need to free up some families here. So let's do you, and you there. So that frees up some to do some rebuilding. Yeah, let's definitely go get some stone. And then hopefully we can rebuild that. We just need 15 of it. We are completely out of food. Barely getting small game at this point. This is not good at all. But we're at least gonna have our super ugly manor house. So that's good. Let's rebuild our granary. Highest priority. Now let's just kind of stop at that. Just in case we have another burn down. Yikes, and we got like no other way of getting, like we have these apiaries that we got. Guess we can plant some vegetables there. We need to get some of these set up. Having like animal pens might be kind of nice. Or, yeah, we actually have a lot of planks, so let's maybe have some animal pens. Actually, maybe some apiaries. They're really good for money. And then we can buy food if we need to. Maybe have some animal pens, that wouldn't hurt. Then else maybe do something like that. And then this one could also be an animal pen. All of these could be maybe apiaries. Apiary. A few animal pens over here. Maybe a couple of vegetable gardens. Just do our best. Doing our best to survive. Yeah, we basically lost all of our iron ore and our iron slabs too. Yikes. Okay, well, our granary is at least done. Man, we literally just lost like everybody. Yeah, we only have like 30 people right now. Wow, okay. Not good. Yeah, we're out of tools as well, so that's definitely not good. Okay, do we have somebody over here? We are still mining. We got 23 iron ore. So that's not bad. We need to get somebody on our berry hut right now. Which we basically don't have anybody available. We just need somebody. We need some berries here. Pretty badly. So let's plant some seeds anywhere we can. We have some pigs coming. So that's at least decent. And we're basically just waiting until our approval rating comes back up. Lots of stuff to rebuild here, so we are slowly getting there. Lots of abandoned stalls, so if we can at least get a bunch of berries going, that would be nice. Let's maybe free up one worker there, and let's get another one in there. Actually, maybe even another one, honestly. We don't have a whole lot to collect right now, so the more we can get on our berry hut, the better. Okay, we're at least gonna have some food here for a little while. Yikes. Not good. Okay, we got lots of people building that. We are rebuilding the smithy, which is botched, and that is apparently botched as well. But we need some tools, don't we? Oh, also we have somebody on here, which we don't really need. So let's maybe get one more about our granary. Lots of trees being replanted. Let's maybe get another family here, and then I can maybe just replant just this area. Might be kind of nice. They've kind of chopped into here already. And we are just doing our best to survive. So we're back up at 65% approval rating, which is nice. We're getting lots of berries again. People are moving in. Let's actually get another family on there. Let's just collect as much berries as we can. And they are growing pretty fast. Actually, that's going to be 0. So let's... I guess we could probably chill out on that for a second. We got these. We might as well get these doing something. And then we can get another thing of pigs. And let's maybe get a few more trees planted, if possible. Okay, so this is actually coming up, and that's just about done, which is nice. There we go. We have our thing now, so now we can start taxing our people, which will not help with getting people back into our town. But we are just doing our best to survive here. So hopefully we can get a bunch more people. Let's see. We're back up to... Yeah, we got some people. Got a little bit of an army here. Oh my gosh, equipment missing. So, okay, we have planks. We are basically just waiting. First we need tools. So let's maybe do that. Let's get somebody on here. Let's make some tools. But I can't make iron slabs without tools, so I might have to like order some. How the heck does that work? So let's maybe just order some tools. Let's just import like 5. It's gonna be so expensive, but that's probably gonna be worth it. So then we can jumpstart some stuff here again. Let's do this, order some pigs there. And actually let's keep that on, no, not that. We want spears. And then we can get somebody on our smithy. Actually, no, we might as well do that. No point in wasting family members. We don't have a whole lot of people to begin with, so we got to do our best. We got some tools again. So people, I guess nobody's even on the Blue Marie right now. Let's free up one there. And then we need to get somebody on there, but it needs a maintenance. but they should be able to make some iron slabs for us. Okay, another family moved in, so that's nice. Where could we get them? Let's maybe get some more out in our fields right now, planting trees. Actually, we have a decent sized forest here. I could probably just focus on some other things. See, let's kind of just focus on one of these replanting trees. And then I could probably get some firewood again. And maybe a little bit of charcoal. Might be a pretty good idea. We're kind of just doing our best. We're back up to 12 months of food. But we kind of regained some of that back, which is at least good. We could probably free up a family here too. We're not getting a whole lot of small game anyway, so that's probably fine. And let's get another worker on here. Okay, the sad thing over here is we are completely out of iron. So that is definitely a problem. We're making some tools. We need some more spears, so let's maybe do that instead. With that, what can we do? Man, that is not good. We definitely need some more weapons. We can get a storehouse worker. I think that might help. And then our supply demand is good there. Doing pretty good with this. We do have a retinue unit now, which is nice, but we need to make some money here. If not, we are going to have some issues. So let's go to our this thing. So we have tons of honey that we can sell. So let's put that to 0. We can sell that for pretty good money. And then we even have a little bit of wax that we can sell. So let's sell all of that too. That's good. Oh man, them burning our town was probably the best thing they could have done for their game. We've actually killed a few of our horses as well, so we need to buy some of them back. Definitely not good. Okay, can I fix this? I might see if I can delete just that. Okay, I can delete that. And then I may have to build this the other way. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. And then we can kind of connect that. So that should be a little bit better. So hopefully they can just reuse the supplies they already had. That'd be kind of nice. Nope, of course not. It just chucked it all in the garbage and got new stuff. That's fine. Okay, we got our bloomery. Completely iron ore, so there's no point in having that anymore. We need to figure out new ways of building up our army. We at least have a little bit of an army here. So we got something out of that. We need to really double down on getting some money. So let's get as much firewood as we can. And I think to make money even faster, I'm going to get another worker on our trading post. And then we can start collecting stuff because we're going to have a lot of charcoal coming in. So we want to make as much money with that as we can. We have lots of berries, so we're actually doing pretty good again. That was just a little bit of a hiccup. We got absolutely butchered. And nothing you can really do about it now other than to rebuild and do your best. We actually really need to get some iron slabs, so let's maybe think about this. If we're going to take a region, we have this one. There's actually no iron in this region, so that wouldn't help us. This one, you got rich clay and rich wild animals, and it berries way the heck over there. So that's kind of crazy. So this wouldn't help us a whole lot, other than they probably have a ton of money. This is the same kind of thing, not a whole lot other than rich stone, which I don't even think they're doing anything with. I don't even think they're using it. What the heck are they doing? And then we got these guys. So they have nothing as well. Is there not even a... Oh, of course the only rich iron deposit is this one. So we could get... Oh my gosh. They have both of them? They have the only 2 rich iron deposits? Well, that's kind of crazy. If we could at least make some good money. This is kind of what sucks about having 2 rich food deposits. Yeah, and that's shrinking, so we could free up some workers there. We at least got some food. And let's get as many articles of wood that we can. Going here, and let's maybe start planting some more trees just so we don't run out. Enemy unit spotted. Let's see where those guys are. We got 3 units this time. And they're going for these guys, so let's maybe get... Where are we? Klein Noel. That's how you say that. So we got... Oberweiss, so we can actually get some guys here. And we should be able to just fight these guys. Let's take them out. Okay, there we go. And then we can kill them. And then we got some good influence from that, so let's just disband those guys. We don't need them anymore. We took out those guys, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And now we have some influence if we wanted to take a region. So like I said, it really sucks that none of these regions have anything that we need. Like this one has rich stone, which is kind of nice. And some mushrooms. Oh my gosh, did they not replant trees? This is actually a good one that we could take. But as far as rich iron deposits, like we could do this one. It's got rich berries. And a little bit of fishing down there. This one would also be decent. We definitely need some rich iron deposits though. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and take this region just because it's got rich clay as well. So that's very valuable. Let's actually go try and take that. This is all we really have right now. I guess I should have kept those guys. I literally paid for them. Well, that's kind of a mistake. Okay, let's wait until the next month here, which I think it is. So we can get these guys. That's probably not good enough. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer. Well, we had somebody else move in. Let's get another family planting trees. And then hopefully, are we getting, probably getting some good food here. Should be getting some pork maybe. Got some carrots coming in, so that's good. Unless we can make enough money and then just order iron ore. Like that kind of might be what we have to do as well. Honestly, that might be, we might be better off doing that instead of starting a brand new build. Just like take this region, it's probably like rich, and then I could just order a bunch of iron ore. I might do that instead because we got like stone, rich mushrooms there. These guys literally just have nothing basically. And then these guys have rich clay. Yeah, this is probably our best bet. So I'm going to try and take this region. Could be a little bit dicey, but I don't know what they're going to send at us. So we got to be a little bit prepared for that. Okay, winter's approaching. We at least have tons of charcoal now that we can sell. So let's start making our money. So we're doing pretty good there. We got our bloomery. I'd love to start ordering some stuff. Okay, we just had somebody move in, so let's get maybe even, yeah, let's get one more worker on our trading post maybe. We got 3 now. Let's order another horse. And we should have quite a bit of space at least, so that's good. Maybe even another hitching post here might be nice. Just throw it in there. So it's November. We are well into the fall and it's gonna be winter soon, so we gotta prepare for that. We at least should, yeah, we got 44 months of fuel, so we're actually doing quite well with that. Whether or not we're able to sell all, yeah, value went down. So I bet you it's this region that drove that down in price. So I'm definitely gonna have to take them out. So let's just do our best. Let's gain as much money as we can. We are doing a 10% land tax, so that should help. And what I might even do is get a few more houses in here. Like I could probably have one in here, and then I might kind of take a few up here, connect it to this, and then I could probably even kind of go up. Maybe up and around here. Kind of just like that, and then maybe do something like this. maybe kind of just up like that. Connect to there, and then I could get a few houses in here as well. I guess this is where all my stone is, so I don't want to get rid of all that. Let's get a few houses in here so we can get, I think, a few in this area. Some nice long ones for maybe some vegetable gardens, and then I could get some in here as well. Let's maybe face them that way. And then I can also get a few there. Maybe one up through here. Or two. And then maybe a few going this way as well. And kind of just get a few houses built. So that should definitely help. I'd like to get some more firewood, apiaries and stuff like that. Let's maybe build a house there. Okay, that should at least give us lots more space. These are already ready to go. Let's get some vegetable gardens. Those are perfect for that. And we can free up all of these workers right now because it is winter. And let's get them on our charcoal maybe. Let's just get as much of that going as we can. And then I might even do another thing of firewood. Might be a good idea, but we are chopping down trees like nobody's business right now. Which is definitely good. Okay, it's January. What do we have for mercenaries? We got these guys. I don't know if that's good enough. I might have to wait for 2 units. And this definitely looks a lot better now. Yeah, look how much charcoal we have now, and we can't even sell it. That's what kind of sucks. So yeah, let's build this thing up, and then we can get even more firewood. Wouldn't mind more timber. Let's free up a few workers here. We don't need that many doing that, so let's maybe get them. Let's max this out. We can get another horse. If we can, let's throw another one in there. And all of these are ready to go. So let's do some cabbages on these nice long ones. Might as well get a good bang for a buck. And then I want all apiaries. If I can. Many of those as possible. And we also have all these. We are out of money now, which is kind of crazy. Hopefully we're able to make a little bit more money, but I want as many apiaries as we can muster. Like, this is King Theoden talking now. Muster the Rohirrim. Let's get a few more houses in here. Let's just throw them in there. Maybe build them that way. That'd be kind of perfect for some apiaries. Now we're just waiting for a little bit more money to come in. Okay, it's February. We are going to need some family members on here right away. And then we'll kind of get a few on here. Ready to go. But yeah, we are pretty much set for life with fuel. So that's at least good. Let's see, is it a good month? No, it is not. Okay, we finally have some good mercenaries, so I'm going to hire these guys. And we have quite a bit of money, so I'm going to get these guys in position, and I am going to press claims to this here region. So they're all coming from over here, so we might as well just get them right up to there. Let's maybe kind of push forward right there. That looks pretty cool. Let's make sure we're just walking. No need to rush. And then this literally looks like I am the off-map adversary. They're all coming from there, so it's just kind of cool. And then we can have a little bit of a fight here. So I will get our guys right into their region. I don't want to give them any time at all. And then I will hopefully take that region. I also need to start making some money here to keep our treasury up. Otherwise, we're going to have to pay for these guys again. So let's keep investing in apiaries. I think that is a great way of making money right now. If we can get like a ton of honey, that would be pretty sweet, to be honest. So let's just keep doing that. We have another available family member. Let's maybe get some more. Let's maybe start replanting some more trees, perhaps. We probably have lots of firewood, so we definitely don't need more. In fact, let's slow down on that a little bit. We only need 1 and 1. And then I could probably put more on here. All those are kind of ready to go. Where else can we get some people? So this, we could probably get another worker. Yeah, that would definitely help. 100% water supply. I think we're doing pretty good with that. A couple of houses that need a little bit more than usual. Well, that's fine. We got 50 timber. No weapons. Which we do have some money now, so let's make, I guess, some more apiaries. Literally, the amount of bees that are over here is going to be crazy. Okay, these guys are ready to go. Let's press claims to Team Blue. And let's see what happens. It'd be so cool if I could, like, just go take out these guys. So they are trying to pay us off. This is fake. I'm not going to take that because it's just kind of broken right now. But we should be able to go down here. I don't know where they're going to come from. They got 2 there, and then they also have these guys coming in. So we'll have a little bit of a battle. Actually, let's maybe just form up right down here. We could probably just do that, and then I'll take these guys and maybe go over here, kind of just in the trees maybe. Let's do that, maybe have our archers up on top of the hill. And then we can fight these guys. We should have a nice little fight on our hands. Let's start fighting. Okay, they got those guys coming in. Let's maybe even push forward a little bit.
Forward.
Same with these guys. I will push forward. Marchmen. Okay, here they come. So, battle has begun. We got those guys coming in. Let's charge in. Let's get our archers off to the side here. Fast as we can. And then these guys are also coming in. So let's just kind of... I guess we don't need to have them over there. So let's actually charge these guys over. And then these guys can kind of just guard the area. Yeah, let's see if we can get around these guys. It kind of sucks because we're kind of surrounding them a little bit. So let's maybe go over this way. Actually, let's just shoot their archers if we can. Let's charge in here. And we will be able to defend those guys. So that's good. Let's start shooting their archers at least. We have a nice little fight on our hands. Yeah, let's charge in. Oh yeah. Another cool battle. And again, like AI battles, that's just so cool. Reminds me of Stronghold a little bit. We finally have that. And it's only getting better. Again, I just kind of wish they would rework their whole battle and how things start. I think would be a little bit cooler. I think they might have some more guys coming in through here. Got these guys coming in. Let's maybe push forward this way. And then we should be able to take these guys out. So let's charge them. And then I think we should be able to take them out. Let's speed this up a little bit, just so we can take them out. That should be a victory. Oh yes. This region now belongs to us. And they have no money. How do they not have any money? The only reason I got this... Oh wait, that was us. Wait, hold on. Ah, that's a little bit better. So 1400, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. So yeah, we can't do anything else with these guys. Let's just get rid of them. As far as weapons, they have spears and shields, so they may even be able to... Oh, see, yeah, it's glitched. So when you take a region... Keep forgetting about this. You can't get any more units. It just like completely glitches out and there's nothing you can really do. A little bit sad. So we can get a quarry. In fact, maybe we can't because they built over these. So let's just... Those are apiaries. I'm just going to get rid of these. Asking person to leave. Now we can demolish them. Man, they really don't want to leave. Okay, now we can get our quarry, I think. Okay, we have this stone that we can kind of do something with. So let's maybe get a quarry there. I kind of moved some stuff here. Let's maybe get our quarry, maybe right even kind of here. Let's actually tuck it kind of back there, because then we can have some entrances on either side, it looks like. I can do something like this. Actually, I could probably even do like a cool little road going like that, maybe. And then we can keep the, I guess that's just supplies. So let's get that going. I can't believe they don't have one. Absolutely insane to me. They haven't even touched all of this. I guess unless maybe they got rid of it or something, but we got our rich mushrooms. Let's kind of take a look at everything we have here. This actually looks like it's a forager hut, but I guess they might have that kind of... They got our bloomery here. Here's our forager hut. Let's maybe get that. And we have 4 workers on that, which is kind of insane. What I might do, we also have our fishing pond, which we're doing pretty good with. We got like tons of shields, making lots of money. Let's maybe make sure we're selling lots of stuff. So if I can find their trading post. Okay, here it is. So we are importing tools. I don't know if we really need to do that. If I can start making a bunch of money with this, that would be kind of nice. So I'm definitely going to be getting some dress stone. So let's export that. Let's sell absolutely all of it. Let's buy that, and then we can start selling dressed stone. Let's, we don't have any iron resource around here, so we might have to kind of figure that out. Looks like we're exporting honey, which is good. Let's also export some wax. Then as far as our weapons, so we have these large shields. I could probably start selling those. Let's set that to like 50, because we definitely don't need that many shields. And hopefully the market isn't kind of overwhelmed, but we can start selling a bunch of shields. I think that'll be good. We also have a decent amount of spears, but I'll probably keep those around. And then we basically can't get any charcoal, so that's kind of where this town is at. If we want to get an upgrade, I mean, actually, do we have... No, we have 2 rich deposits, so as far as an upgrade, I think we could probably do, like... I don't know, I guess this, we don't really have a hunting thing, but I think increased capacity for forage goods might be nice. Are we struggling for food? That's kind of the question. We are somewhat struggling for food, so I think it might be nice to have the extra. Let's maybe get that. I kind of just like it. Like, that's growing right now. We're in April, peak season. I think it's good to have that. And then we can get a bunch of workers on here once that's complete. And then as far as planting more trees, we should probably start thinking about doing that. So I could probably have maybe like 1 right there. Yes, might be fine. And then I could have maybe a couple over here. And maybe 1 or 2 over here, potentially. If I can fit one. I guess I could maybe have one like right here. And then just have a path kind of going straight to that. Let's kind of get those built up. I think that's a good idea. And then we can have a few of those. And we definitely have enough workers. So honestly, we should just get like a bunch of these things. Let's get 1 there. Basically 1 everywhere we can, and then I'm just gonna start planting trees like a madman. And we'll get 1 over there as well, so that should be good. Let's check back over at our other town. We have 1 family available. I think we've done a little bit better job managing everything. But as far as all this, like, we'll definitely have to make sure we're planting trees. We have a little bit more wood cutters, which we definitely have lots of charcoal, so no shortage of that. I still need to get iron though. And then we spent all of our money, which is kind of crazy. So hopefully we can get some money from all of our wax that we'll be getting in. And maybe let's get 1 more worker. Where can I get them? Let's actually check this out. So yeah, storage is pretty good and that's full. So honestly, it doesn't really matter where we get them. I could get them on the bloomery. Maybe start making some money. Let's maybe just throw them on here, start chopping some more wood. Then that should be just fine. But yeah, we are doing a little bit of a rebuild here, so we got absolutely tanked last time, so got to be a little bit careful moving forward. Hopefully we can make some money. In the meantime, we do have lots of money over here, so let's make sure we are taxing our people. We got our manor kind of built way up here. Let's do maybe about a 10% land tax, and then we can start moving all of that money if possible. And what other stuff do we have? So we got tons of food, which is nice. Timber, we definitely have lots of timber, and tons of rubble stone, which, okay, they must have had this. I don't know what they were doing. So let's get 4 workers on there. And then I'm gonna need and I might even have one of these, but a stonemason station. And I built that kind of perfectly, but we are out of plank. Wait, are we out of planks? No, we need 8. So where's our saw pit? They are doing that, so let's get them working. And it's right next to our logging camp, which is good. So they should be able to chop some planks for us here. And actually, let's turn this off. So we have this. We could maybe get them to make wooden parts or something instead right now, but I think that should be good. And then we'll maybe make some tools with all of the excess stuff that we get. Yeah, they are working nice and hard now. And we should have a decent amount of planks pretty soon. Let's start selling some rubble stone. So we got that, and I think we could definitely start selling that. Let's sell all of it. Let's maybe even buy a trade route. I think that'll be good. And then that will get rid of a lot of that stuff. And we definitely have a ton of timber, so no shortage of that. And we could also get rid of all of our mortar. That might be a good thing to sell. We got 4 horses. They're all carrying riders, so that's good. We're at least selling a ton of stuff now. And that should drive our economy a little bit more. We have all of these set up now, so let's get them going. I could probably plant some trees here. Where else did I get some of these? I think I had one maybe right on the end there or something. Got this forager hut. Or forester's hut. So honestly, we gotta plant a bunch of trees here. Let's just do like this whole area. I think we also have this one. Oh no, this is our... Oh, why is this even here? That's interesting. We definitely don't need that. But we do need our forester's hut, wherever that one was. So we had that one. This one is now done. Oh, I built the wrong thing. I'm so dumb. That's why that was there. I built the wrong thing. Wait, what? Forager hut? I definitely thought I got a forester's hut over here. Let's get a couple of those, and then I can redo this. And maybe fit another one somewhere. I also had this one somewhere. Where was that? I also had this one. So yeah, let's get that going. And then we have now built these. Let's get 2 families on there. And then we can start replanting a bunch of trees here. And start working on this. Let's get 2 families on that as well. And let's just kind of replant in this whole area. So that should be pretty good. We also probably have this one done. Let's do this area. That might be good as well. Should I take... I feel like I should take this path. Looks like they kind of started to build it and then just stopped for whatever reason. So I could take this all the way to here maybe. Oh my gosh, they're trying to take us again. Those jerks. Okay, Ryzen buckle. Where is that? Can you attack somebody else, please? Okay, it's at least not that one, but they are attacking this one now. And we have a decent amount of money. Let's get some mercenaries here. Let's just hire these guys for now, just so we don't take any risks. Let's maybe go right there. Or I could put them kind of right in the middle of our town. Might be a good idea, but let's get them at least. And then we can start defending our town here a little bit. Back over here, we got lots more workers available. Let's slow down and quickly place them wherever we need. So this is doing pretty good. That's still growing, but they are getting lots of berries out of that. We might as well get some more workers on here. And we are planting trees like there's no tomorrow, so that's good. Let's maybe get another worker on there. And I don't really know where else to get anybody else. Granary maybe? Sure, why not? We got lots of honey actually, so that's going to be amazing for making money. And we actually got a decent amount of money, so let's get some more apiaries. I think that would be a good start. Let's get a few more of those, and then we also have a few of these. Oh, we're out of money again. Wait, we're out of planks maybe then? Okay, it says we're out of planks, so let's make sure we're getting those. And I guess with that, we could free up a couple of workers here just to have somebody building. But there we go, we're gonna get some planks now. We got lots of timber, which is nice. Definitely lots of charcoal. endless amounts of that. So that's going to be good for us. And yeah, those should be coming up in no time. We also have our stone gathering camp that we could get a little bit more. And then maybe even get some houses in here. But that is a nice little start. Let's speed this up again. We got these guys ready to roll. They are in our town ready to fight, which is absolutely perfect. And yeah, we should be, that's growing really quickly, so that's nice. Let's maybe just get these guys on the outskirts of town. Do we have any other ones? We got some crossbowmen that we could hire. We're in July. Can't imagine there's too much that we could do with that. Oh man, I hope they don't send too many guys at us. Okay, enemies declared. Okay, there we go. It looks like the fight is going to be over here. They're going to be coming right through here, so of course they're going to burn our entire town to the ground. Oh, we're still July. That's not good at all. Okay, do we not have any... Okay, we might have to hire these guys, to be honest. And they're coming from here, so let's just get them maybe even on top of the hill here. And then we could probably defend that hill, potentially. Let's maybe get our guys right there. And then I may have to bring in my own guys. I don't know yet. I will have to kind of see. Let's get those guys there. And then we are going at full force here, hopefully selling lots of stone. And we are actually pretty low on fuel. So that's definitely not good. Let's get our... So we got our woodcutter's lodge here. We could probably move this, like, anywhere else, really. I guess they could maybe... Are they just chopping down any tree they want? At least we should be. So it says we have some charcoal, so where did we get that from? Oh, right here, charcoal kiln. So yeah, we're a little bit low on firewood, but we have enough. We'll be fine. We also have these, so let's maybe start planting some trees over here. That's probably good. And we also have a forger hut here, and I accidentally built one there as well, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, they got lots of guys coming in through here, so we got to get a little bit lucky, and it looks like we did. They're not going to burn our entire town to the ground, so that's a plus. The only downside is... Oh, whoa. Let's maybe take those guys out. Hopefully we can get some good shots here. Oh yeah, nice little volley. None of them are dead yet, but I think probably on the second volley they'll start dropping. Oh yeah, there they go. One more volley should do it. Yep, there they go. Okay, now let's get them up here. And honestly, those crossbowmen should come in handy. We might even be able to win just with these guys. There's a reason they cost so much to get. Let's see, okay, we got enough planks again, so let's get this apiary, and all of these are still being built, which is nice. How are we doing for oxen? I think we should have quite a bit of those. Got lots of horses, which is good. Okay, our guys are getting into position here. Let's see where they're going to be coming from. So it looks like they're coming from there. So if we can kind of hold this hill, I may be able to kind of shoot down on them. Let's maybe kind of line up right here just so I can stay up here. Or maybe we could kind of get away with like a... Leave a little bit of room in there. Let's do something like that. We are still in July, so we can't even get any other guys. But again, I could use some of our own. We'll have to see. Oh gosh, see, this is what sucks. Like, I have some spears here, but I can't... It's completely glitched, so I can't even get any other ones, unfortunately. A little bit sad. How are we doing for tools? We need to... I might go back on that, so let's import some tools. Let's maybe keep about 3 coming, or 4 maybe. Yeah, we should be able to make quite a bit of money with that. Oh gosh, here we go. Okay, there they are. Let's start firing, hopefully. Crossbowmen, come on. Fire! No, they're probably going to fire right into this cliffside. Are they going to start shooting here? Maybe get these guys right there. Just so we can get some nice clean shots. And then these guys I'll put on standard ground, and we are officially in battle. So let's see if we can get some shots off here. Yeah, there they go. That's at least good. Hopefully we can get some good shots in. And we have the high ground, which is kind of nice. Let's see if we can take out their archers. What are you guys doing? I think they should be, yeah, they're in range right there, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Those guys should drop like flies, I imagine. Let's actually push down a tiny bit. Kind of just like that. I don't want to bundle up too much, but yeah, if we can get some good volleys in here, that'd be nice. And at least just hold off until it's the next month. That's all I really need to do. We got those guys coming around. They're trying to pay us off. These guys are coming around, so hopefully we can have some good shots here. Did we already kill their archers? Oh my gosh, I think we did. Yeah, absolutely slaughtered them. So let's take out these guys now. And we got these guys coming in, so let's come back a tiny bit. Might even charge down on them just to kind of save them a little bit, but I think that should be good. We got those guys coming around, which I may have to defend, and then maybe just shoot these guys. Okay, we're in July still. Come on. Okay, yeah, we are officially fighting. Let's maybe even go around it this way, and then I can get some nice side shots on these guys. Yeah, this is actually perfect. So this is good. I can get some nice side shots on them. We're still in July. Come on, there we go. August. I'm gonna hire some. I need to. I don't know if I really need to. Let's pause for a second. So we got those guys still coming in. We honestly, oh my gosh, I waited too long. They literally just hired all those mercenaries. Okay, that's nice. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some damage here. We got those guys coming in. Let's at least get a couple of shots off here. Come on, one volley. That's all I'm asking for. Nope, ran away. Okay, well, at least be able to get some shots in on them. Let's keep them nice and busy. I may have to get my own guys in this fight, unfortunately. So let's run them in here. We are doing pretty good over here. The only issue is, yeah, these guys are keeping us nice and busy. Let's actually commit to this fight, and then I might be able to kind of bully these guys a little bit. If I can kind of help them, that might be kind of nice. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can rush up the hill at these guys. I'm actually just going to keep them there to fight. Actually, no, let's save them a little bit here. I think we should be doing pretty good. Like, they're not going to be here for a while. And as soon as we... yeah, I think we should be able to kill these guys and then just kind of win. Let's just maybe hold our ground here. And then we can get some shots in. So that's good. That should absolutely ruin their day. And let's get these guys over here. And let's zoom in on the fight here. We got a crossbowman with their hammers in there. I'd use the crossbow as a melee weapon. Only issue is it's probably pretty heavy. So that is a nice victory at least. Let's get these guys. Yeah, I guess I'll just disband them. Good news is I didn't have to use my own spearmen, so let's just get them back to work. And we got a decent amount of money now. What could we do? I would like to make some weapons. The only issue is I can't even recruit anymore because it's glitched, so I'm basically stuck with only 2 units anyway. So I'll just wait till I get some more money, I guess, and then... Really? Yeah, I need to... I might actually import some iron. I might have to be honest. Oh, it's so expensive. Okay, let's just import some. Like 10. Just a minor trade, and then we can get somebody on our bloomery. And then we can start making some weapons again. So yeah, we need to make some more large shields. And then we also have these that we can make some spears. So that'll be good. We can at least fill up these units. So if we get attacked by bandits, we can do something about it. But that should be good. We got some planks. They are slowly making some of those. Okay, that should be good. How are we doing over here? So we should be making quite a bit more money now. I think we're flying through the tools. And there are those dreaded raiders I was talking about. So hopefully they at least attack somebody else. Let's see where they're coming from. I don't know if we can really defend right now. Nope, they are coming right for our town. So that is quite lovely. I guess they might go for these guys. Where are they going? No, they might be coming for us, to be honest. So let's get some guys. Oh, there's no mercenaries. Come on, game. You gotta be kidding. Are these guys about to burn our entire town to the ground? No mercenaries? Are you kidding? Okay, I might have to beef this unit up a little bit. Like 11 guys. Let's just get all the guys out that we can. Oh man, this is not good. So yeah, they are coming for us too, which definitely sucks. And I can't even... Wrong region? Wait, where are we? What do you mean wrong region? Yeah, let's just get them out there, I guess. Let's defend our town. We may even be able to... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these guys over here. And then I'm going to defend this little choke point. If I can. I'm going to kind of squish them together. So this could be a little bit interesting. I can't believe there's no mercenaries to hire. That could not have been any worse. I might even actually get these guys in here instead. Let's do that. Then we can really bundle up together. Let's put them on shield wall. Still no mercenaries to hire. Oh, this is brutal. Okay, so they should be able to take 1 unit each. And then also have these guys. This could be a little bit dicey. I am not going to lie to you. Let's maybe go a little bit wider here. And then I can attack from the side here. So they should have some nice support. So if they can come one at a time... Yeah, I should be able to take out these guys, and then these guys are kind of just staying back, so that might work out perfectly for us. So that is nice. Here comes the charge. See how they are going to charge those guys. Let's just get a nice little cinematic. So they are coming in single file. Let's get these guys committed. Push in these guys, and then I might even get these guys right on the sides. So we should be able to take them out pretty fast here. Might actually work out quite nicely for us. Yeah, we got these guys completely sandwiched. So that is great news for us. Here comes the rest of them though. Here comes another charge. Oh gosh. Run for your lives. So we are doing some pretty good damage here. We haven't lost anybody yet. But that is a big old yet. I might have to turn and face these guys. This is a crazy fight. This is actually quite dire, and we're going to lose a lot of weapons over this too if we're not careful. But we haven't lost too many guys yet, so that's good. We got these guys coming in. Let's attack. Come on, man. Push forward, push forward. You guys are still in shield wall, so that's kind of amazing, and we should win this actually. We're actually flying through these brigands. They barked up the wrong tree, let me tell you. We may seem weak, but we are strong, let me tell you. How are we doing here? Oh, sorry about that. Camera's freaking out. So we are doing pretty good here, it looks like. We routed them perfect. So we even got some nice influence from that. Let's disband them. See, what would be so cool if you could like pick up these weapons and form a unit of brigands? Like that just adds so much to the game. I don't know. That's just me. Let's get... So we got our logging camp here. We probably have tons of that. So let's get a few workers on that. And that's still growing, but it's not doing a whole lot. I kind of need to just clean up these bodies pretty quickly if I can. We got these forester huts. Yeah, it should be fine. We'll just leave like one family to kind of take care of that. Very, very dire there. So hopefully we can at least build up a little bit of a treasury so we can hire some mercenaries if we ever get attacked again, but that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So let's focus on getting some money here. So we got tons of timber. which is at least good. And we're slowly getting some planks, making some spears. I might actually use some money here to import some iron. I guess there's no point because I can't even recruit any units here. So that's a little bit sad. The other thing is we are definitely struggling for fuel, so I may have to relocate this. It's kind of in a bad spot here, so let's just go maybe way over here. I might have to get that over here, so let's relocate that. Now they can chop down some trees over here. There's definitely a lot. The other thing we could do is we have this clay over here, which we have not mined yet. So we might as well do that. Let's get some... I'll probably just put that right there. Oh my gosh, did I just migrate my... I'm so dumb. I just migrated all my wild animals. Well, that is stupid. All over my clay furnace. Well, that actually really sucks because that's a lot of our food, and let's try and get these guys closer then. So let's try and get them back to where they were here. That's a little bit closer. Oh wait, no. Okay, that's right where they were, so perfect. Just a little bit of user error there, so they are back in their original home. We got these guys here, so hopefully this doesn't cause any issues. The other thing we could do is we have a ton of rough stone, so we need to turn that into some dressed stone. So let's get a couple of these. Probably put one there too. I guess I was waiting for the planks to build those, so now we can get that built. And then this is right outside of here, so that should be quite efficient. And I might even get another one, honestly. Let's get a third one. We have so many people, so we might as well make as much dressed stone as possible. Yeah, we even have another one here, so let's do that. That should be able to get us quite a bit now. We have lots of mortar. We got some wooden parts, which we could also sell, so let's maybe get rid of those. Let's see, where are wooden parts? We need to buy that. Export that. We can sell them for about 3 each, so that's not bad. That's money. Let's export our wooden parts. And a new mercenary is available. So we have 1,000 in our treasury now, so that's quite lovely. The only issue is we are struggling for fuel, so let's get 3 on there. And then another one on there. Honestly, I might even get another woodcutter over here. If I can fit one. I don't really think I can, actually. But yeah, we should be replanting a bunch of trees at least. So that should definitely help. What else can we do in the meantime? We could upgrade a bunch of houses. Oh my gosh, we're completely out of fuel. I don't know if this is the best spot for this. Let's actually just demolish that. I'm gonna... Yeah, that'll free up some space. Then I could actually get more things in here. Like I could probably get another woodcutter's lodge in here. And then I could still have my charcoal kiln. And then I could also have one over here if I wanted. There's not a whole lot of space, but that's fine. Let's just get maybe one kind of tucked in here. We can get those going. Hopefully these guys can get something. And we should be importing iron ore, no? I thought I would have been. Iron ore, so let's get a little bit. Let's just order like 5 at a time. And then we could probably make our own stuff here. So we have our bloomery, that's already doing something. And I think we might have a smithy somewhere. I have no sweet clue, so I'm just gonna get these guys making tools, which they already are, so that's good. We got tons of money now. Let's actually upgrade our retinue unit. We definitely need to do that, otherwise if we get attacked again, that's gonna be a problem. But we're in December now, and we are making a little bit of weapons, so that is at least good. For some reason, these guys aren't doing anything. And we have almost 400 planks now. Actually, would that be a good thing to sell? How's the market doing on planks? No, it's definitely down, so that wouldn't do too well. But we could probably just stop making those. And it looks like we are making quite a bit of honey now, so that's good. Yeah, we definitely need to get some fuel here, so let's really focus on this. So how are we doing? They are gathering some firewood, so they might be able to do a little bit here. And then also have these ready to go. So let's get them chopping as well. And let's get a few workers on here turning it all into charcoal. That should be good. And we have officially reached the part of the game where I'm literally just waiting for bandits to attack to progress the entire playthrough. So for the sake of keeping things interesting, I have used WeMod, formerly WeMod, but it's now called Wand apparently. And I've added some influence. So we can go ahead and just take some regions as it should be. I don't know, I'm a little bit bitter towards that for some reason, but it'd be nice if you could just attack a region. So I might go for, it'd be nice to go for one of these. But I might go for this guy. He seems kind of rich. Also, this guy's right next to me, and that could offer some protection, potentially. I'm also kind of interested to see why they haven't really attacked, but let's maybe go for this region. If we have some mercenaries to hire, it looks like we do. Let's maybe hire all these guys, and let's just go all out. Might even be able to take 2 regions out of the deal. So let's get these guys over here. Where are they coming from? They're coming from here, right there. So they're all kind of just spread out. Might be able to take like 2 regions at once. That'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, let's go for these guys. They actually have a nice little build here, so I'm excited to see what money lies ahead. They got a clay deep mine, so that's kind of nice. And they have... what the heck? Both their food is way over there. Why'd they build their town over here? I suspect food is going to be an issue in this region, but I don't know for sure. I guess nothing is guaranteed. Okay, so we are getting some firewood there. I think they should have been planting some trees, so that should help. And we are slowly getting some firewood and some charcoal again, so that should also be nice. And what I also might do is let's get some more workers on our granary and storehouse. That would probably help. And those are all kind of maxed out, which is good. Okay, should be making some tools. Should be, at least. Yeah, they are making some tools. So these guys are in position. Let's go ahead and take this region. It's actually so cool that it's like black. Usually it's like blue or something. So let's see what they end up doing. Gauntlets thrown, and we are literally right where they're going to be fighting. So here comes some archers. So let's storm the castle here. Now let's go attack them. Battle has begun. They haven't got any guys out here. And let's just literally charge in here. Let's go charge them. Oh yeah, here we go. So let's see if we can take out this whole town. Got some cows are running away, or those goats or something. Split up, men. Do your worst. Okay, that's good. So hopefully we can take out those guys. It shouldn't be too hard. I love how they're all just like spreading out. What are they doing? Let's maybe just attack them. Then we got all these guys coming in through here. Let's maybe grab a couple of units and go for them. Just so we can kind of spread out here, but it looks like we have already started firing on them. That'd be terrifying, dude. Like, all these guys just come up on your town and start firing at you. That would not be a good time. Basically the beginning of Kingdom Come Deliverance. That would basically be what that was like, but we got some crossbowmen here, so they are probably doing a little bit more damage to us than we are to them. We've already taken them out, so this shouldn't be too bad. These guys will probably run away like the weasels they are. Getting in some nice shots there, so hopefully we can take this region. It's actually a pretty nice one. And nice little town, look at this. They got no trees in sight, but they got a town. Okay, that's good. Peace declared, so we now own this region. They have 7,500 regional wealth, so first thing I'm going to do is go over to their manor and do a little bit of a taxi tax. Let's do like a 20%. We need to start moving that money. And then we still have some influence and a lot of guys here, so I'm just going to move them on the next town. Let's maybe take this region next. We don't need to run. So let's just do that. Let's see what these guys need. So how are they doing? How are they making their money? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, probably by clay and by roof tiles by the looks of it. So they got 4 workers on there. hardly any tools and lots of workers available, so let's just get a bunch of people. And they also have our clay furnace here. I don't know why they wouldn't have built that a little bit closer to here, but that's fine. I guess it makes sense to have it next to your granary and storehouse. Let's maybe upgrade these. What else can we do? I guess we could do something with this. What do we want to do? So we're importing some tools. I guess that's fine. Exporting planks. Let's just kind of keep all of that doing that. I think they kind of set this up relatively smart. They're selling all of this stuff. They got a little bit of wax as well, so let's sell that. Yeah, that's basically all you need to do. So these guys are also selling charcoal, so they have done pretty good for money. I don't know how the heck they have food. But I guess they do. And we could probably do the same upgrade that we usually do. I don't really see any need to do anything else. Like, you got all those other ones which don't do much. That one kind of helps get more food at least, so that's good. We're gonna have to pay these guys again. I might even start building up our army. Like, this is a pretty good army right now. If I could kind of just keep them up and keep paying for them, I might be able to just kind of swipe the whole map here. That'd be kind of nice. Kind of start building up our army. That'd be sweet. Let's actually maybe go bully these guys, because I wouldn't mind getting their money. Let's go bully them. And we just got a ton of money, so let's... Actually, is it another month? It's February. Let's hire some more mercenaries. So let's just clear out all the guys that we can. Just so they don't have anyone. Let's get these guys in here. Okay, let's claim this region. I hereby claim the mine. Okay, that's good. We got lots of money over here. Battle has begun. So let's just get them down here. Put these guys into place, and they're trying to pay us off. We also have these guys coming in. So where are they coming from? We just have these brigands coming in. That's all they were able to hire, and that's how broken the current state of the game is. I literally just bought all of the mercenaries before the battle even begun. So let's just form up right here. And then we should be able to just take these guys out. So let's slow it down a little bit. Let's get all of our soldiers ready to go. I mean, I know they're just bandits, but you can never know these days. You can never be too certain. And then we'll get our archers kind of set up here. And our brigands? Where are our brigands? They're kind of coming in from over here. Yeah, there they are. Let's just get them right there. Okay, here they come. Kind of interesting that I'm defending their town. Let's just set up right here. And then our brigands there. So battle has begun. Hopefully we're not going to get attacked from behind. We definitely could. Let's just watch all of these arrows flying in. So we should be able to take out those guys. And I might even just charge in on these guys, but I don't want to risk them kind of glitching out. So I might kind of... Let's actually charge these guys in. Let's have a little brigand on brigand action here. We got all of our archers firing in. These guys should not last very long. Look at all the arrows that have just like not hit them. Oh my gosh, these guys haven't lost anybody. That's crazy. Okay, let's take those guys out, charge them. I love how all the guys are just chanting in the background. That's amazing. So once we take this region, I'm definitely going to move on to the adversary, our off-map adversary. I'm definitely going to take them out. So that should be it. Okay, peace declared. We now own this region as well. So we are just swiping the whole map here. So what do we got here? So we got rich fish, we got berries, and that is it. That is literally it. How is that? Is there like farm fertility? Okay, they do have fertility, so that's at least fine, but we don't really even need it at this stage of the game. So let's just get all of our guys and let's push forward. Let's maybe take this region just so we can have a nice big battle over here. So let's Get all these guys ready to go. There's no other mercenaries to hire. And let's see what we got here. So we got 7 extra families we can throw around. Might as well put them on something. Look at the nice forest that we have. Let's just get as much firewood as possible. 1.3 thousand, that's crazy. We have 1,000 charcoal. Okay, we got lots of honey, lots of that stuff, so that's good. Selling that. Let's make sure these guys are nice and strong. I might as well send these guys in to help. Might as well do that. Let's get them ready to go. And actually, we could probably start claiming this right now. Because I bet you the battlefield's like over here or something. So if we find out sooner than later. And this could definitely be interesting. They might even send like a lot of guys at us, so. Death from freezing cold, oh my gosh. These guys got no firewood? And or food? How you got no food? I might have to get another one of those. We got our well. Lots of people dying there, so that's not good. We got 5 units coming out. And our battlefield is over here. So let's just get set up right there. I'm actually surprised they didn't send more guys than that. No more mercenaries. Let's maybe hire these guys. We could get some more bandits. Why not? Let's just get all the guys that we can. Okay, let's send in these guys to keep them busy. We definitely use our bandits to our advantage. Battle has begun, so they should get wiped out pretty quickly, I would imagine. Okay, there we go. Let's get all of our guys set up. And you guys, and let's just set up right near the cliffside. If possible, then we can get all of our archers and they can just start firing. Okay, that's good. Oh, whoa. These guys came out of nowhere too. Let's just put them over here. Okay, there we go. And do we have any other guys coming in? We got those bandits, and then these guys are coming in. Let's get them on the edge. Okay, our archers should be able to do some damage here, I would imagine. Yeah, look at that. They're absolutely destroying these guys. That's actually crazy. How many arrows are coming in. So hopefully we can take them out. I might actually get all of them to attack their general. If we can, let's maybe charge in on them. Let's fire on those guys. Let's attack. Attack, man, attack. Yeah, let's get all of our archers just to shoot them. They're definitely pretty vulnerable. Let's get a nice shot in here. That's crazy how many archers are shooting them. So they shouldn't last too long, I can't imagine. That's crazy. It'd be kind of nice if archers did something. And actually, WeMod is amazing because you can put a little thing, and you guys can use it for yourself, where your archers become like an insta-kill basically, so what they should be. It's definitely a more fun way to play. It's quite interesting. It makes archers a little bit overpowered, but that's kind of what they should be. Like, if you got hit by an arrow, you're not really surviving that, unless it's like hit the knee or something. But most of the time you're not surviving that. Let's get set up here and we can start shooting these guys. Oh gosh, some of them might be kind of... Okay, there we go, we took them out. A lot of these guys might be glitched, unfortunately. I may have screwed that up, so that should be a victory. Is that a victory? I don't see any other guys coming in. Movement blocked, so a lot of these guys are probably going to be glitched out. Oh gosh, am I getting you? Well, that kind of sucks. We might have to hire some more guys here. I don't think we really can. Are we winning this? What's happening right now? Oh, we still have these guys. And these guys are coming in too, so that's a victory. Okay, so now we can take Yeah, these guys are forever stuck. So that kind of sucks. And we got no more mercenaries that we can hire, but we have a pretty good army. Let's maybe do this. I'm going to add a little bit more influence, and all you really do is Alt-W. And you kind of just do this, edit influence, check mark, and boom, I got 6,000 again. So now we can just take this region, so it's kind of nice. We don't have to wait for bandits to attack. So now we can just press forward on this, and this is where the big battle is going to be. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's maybe get all of our soldiers down here. Whoa, okay, we got actually not as many as I thought. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna protect these guys. I think I could still use them for fighting. So let's come up here. And then if we can get our archers up here as well, that'd be kind of nice. I don't know if I'm gonna get up here in time. Let's maybe just try. Actually, let's use our bandits to go attack them. And then we can hold them back a little bit. So battle has begun. We got these guys still here, but they are completely glitched out. So if they attack them, they'll at least be able to fight. So I think that should kind of help them unglitch, but we're running up the mountain as fast as we can. I have no sweet clue if we have enough guys to beat them. Wait, actually, no, I think we do. We should. At least they got about 4 or 5 units. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's run up the hill and let's maybe go right here. Actually, no, I do kind of want to use those guys. So let's just go right. No, we kind of want the high ground, don't we? Let's run up. Let's protect them if I can. They might be our last resort. And we got lucky. The battlefield is actually where it's supposed to be. So that is good. We got all of our archers here. Let's maybe start firing at them. Yeah, we got these brigands in here. So are they gonna... What happened to our brigands? Are they already dead? Let's get them in here. So let's maybe charge on them. Charge on them, and then all of our archers. I'm just gonna get right on the edge there. And then we can take all of these guys and charge them in. So let's have a nice little battle here. The final push, ladies and gentlemen. We have all been waiting for. So we got... What a beautiful map. Honestly, gorgeous, gorgeous game. I love this game. Just a couple of kinks to be worked out, but it is on its way. Look at that cool little town in the background. Absolutely epic. We are melting these guys from the back. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, let's check out what's going on. Roll attacks increase. Thank you, game. Let's attack these guys. And we got even more guys coming in from here. Those guys are still glitched. Let's attack them now. Let's maybe even use our brigands and attack them. Let's get them off there, and then we can keep them kind of busy. But let's just enjoy the last push here. Let's zoom in. What a beautiful, beautiful game. The fighting is very cool. I definitely don't mind the fighting in this game. It's very Total War, but it's kind of a little more realistic feeling. Like, it's very, like, each guy seems a little bit personalized, which I definitely love. Total War is kind of just like, oh, it's a number on a screen. But these guys all have names. If you disbanded all these guys, they would each have a name. That's so cool. So those guys are taken out, and they keep higher. Oh my gosh, they got more guys coming in here. Okay, so now might be a pretty good time. Let's form up and defend these guys, and let's get these guys off to the side. Now might be a pretty good time for that. Let's see if there's any other mercenaries to hire. Doesn't look like there is. So yeah, let's get all of our archers off to the side if we can. Okay, there we go. And then we might need to push forward with these guys right there. Actually, let's send our bandits in here. So let's... Might kind of keep these guys a little bit busy. Let's send all 3 at them. Might even be able to win that, to be honest. But let's get these guys and kind of set up a nice perimeter here, and then we can get some nice archer fire. I think that might be pretty epic. Okay, these guys are getting a little bit closer. These guys are actually running away. What's going on with that? Okay, we got a nice little fight in the trees at least. Of all brigands, let's see them all. Can we see them? Hopefully they're going to be able to be successful here. We actually outnumber them, so that's kind of nice. I might even see if we can swing around. Maybe come around the sides and then we can kind of just get in there. Let's see if we can do that. These guys are coming in. Let's maybe push our archers up a little bit here. As well as our army. Let's advance forward. Just advance forward and these guys will just get like right there. That might be pretty good. These guys are still glitched, unfortunately. I could definitely use them in the fight. Unless they can... Nope, they're stuck on the rock. So that is fine. Yes, we definitely got some guys coming in here. Taking out those archers, and then these guys are... Let's maybe push down on these guys so we can definitely take them out. We are winning over there as I thought we would. I don't want to leave the circle if we can. Like, those guys are out of the circle. So I might even kind of just hold our ground here a little bit. Let's maybe get these guys off to the side and then we can push them up a little bit more. We have paid for all of our mercenaries. Let's definitely get these guys in the fight. They are now outnumbered, so we gotta make sure we outnumber them. And then we got all of our archers firing in on these guys as well. They actually have a lot of guys here still, so we can't be too sure. Let's maybe just get them firing over here instead. There's a nice fight going on there, taking out their archers, which is good. Let's maybe push forward. I think they're in the circle now, so let's push forward and take them out. Same as them. Here comes the charge. Actually, I think there's just one archer left. Okay, a nice little charge in the trees. We have to be able to take them out. Let's get nice and close and personal here. Oh yeah. I love these like tree fights. They're so cool. You can have so many different varieties of fights in this game. I definitely like that. Yeah, we got some archers firing in. That should be a victory. Hopefully. We got lots of archers still, so let's definitely take out them. And then, yeah, those guys are frozen still. We won over here, which is amazing. I think all that's left is just these guys. So let's get them rushed over here quickly. Yeah, all of those guys are completely frozen. Actually, I wouldn't mind them being kind of stuck here, and then we can maybe get around them like this. Let's just sacrifice this unit of crossbowmen. Let's maybe just do that. What are these guys doing? The world's slowest archers. Now let's charge in the last thing to be completed in this entire playthrough. One more volley should do it. Guys, if you are enjoying these long Let's Plays, let's get this one to 500 likes. I definitely appreciate your support. Sorry, I'm trying to think about the game and talk at the same time. That is ultimate victory. Like I said, 500 likes for the next one. I am absolutely loving making these guys for you guys. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I definitely appreciate your support. That is an ultimate playthrough. That was actually pretty fun. We had a lot of really good battles right at the start, and probably the most fun I've had in Manor Lords in a long time. Again, it's very cookie cutter right now, but I think more variety is coming, and they just need to rework the battles a little bit more, in my opinion. That's actually a pretty cool shot of all the towns, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have an ultimate victory. So days past 1864, constructions finished 185, endgame population 795, challenges won 9, challenges lost 0, enemies killed 1329, soldiers lost 313, dead villagers 107. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.